Good afternoon, you fantastic lot out there in Viewerland. Hope you're doing well as we hit the final home game of the season. Newcastle United taking on West Ham. It will be a goodbye to Kieran Trippier. It will be a goodbye to Emil Krafth, who is having a presentation or something like that at half time. But more importantly, we need 3 points. We need to get on the winning run. Because Sunderland have won this afternoon. I don't mean to disappoint anybody, but they're pushing for Europe. And quite frankly, we don't want to finish too far behind them, do we? So we need a win this afternoon. And I am joined by my right-hand man, Mr. Billy Trey. Good afternoon to the Zen man.
Oh, good afternoon to you and good afternoon to the Toon Army Massive, the Magpie Massive, and the rest of you outstanding, fantastic, superb, awesome, terrific people who are out there in Viewerland.
Now, if you do enjoy Matchday Live, folks, remember to smash that like button for us, of course. And if you are new to the channel and you like what you see, please do subscribe. We are less than 400 away now from 49,000. So with your help, we can get there sooner or later. Tell your friends, tell your family, get them to subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook or X, come across to YouTube, hit the subscribe button and support us that way. Memberships are also available. That's the join button underneath me and Billy. And of course, the usual super chat is available. That's the $ under the live chat, which will guarantee your comment to be read out on the show as a thank you for sending in your super chat. Right, we've got a couple straight off the bat. Stephen says, somebody tell me, how the fuck are Everton above us? Because they've played better than us this season, unfortunately. And Michael says, what odds Walter is centre midfield, Ramsey left wing and Barnes right wing? Oh, no. No, let's not go there. Let's bring the teams up straight away, shall we? This is how Newcastle line up this afternoon. We go with Pope, Trippier, Hall, Botman, Tonali, Barnes, Chow, Asula, Walter Mada, Bruno, and Ramsey. On the bench, Ramsdale, Wisser, Gordon, Alanga, Jacob Murphy, Willock, Byrne, Alex Murphy, and Sean Neve. Billy?
Well, it looks like a 4-3-3 with the Sood on the right wing and Walter Mada through the middle.
Well, it looks that way, doesn't it?
You'd think so. But you never know with Eddie Howe. It could be anything, couldn't it?
Yeah, looking that way and actually being the formation is a very different kettle of fish, as we've known to find out this season. Yeah. Great to see Tripp starting, though. I think that was everybody's 100%. Big worry before today, wasn't it? Would he start?
It's good to see him there, and that also means it's good to see Lewis Wall at left back, which is the greatest thing for me, and Dan Burn on the bench. So 100%, I'm happy with that. As long as it's lined up the way it looks for a sane person.
You know what I'm disappointed with, Billy? You know what I'm disappointed with? Gordon's on the bench. I was hoping Sung Soo would be on the bench this afternoon.
Yeah.
I don't see any need to put Gordon there. He's leaving the club. Everybody knows he's leaving the club. And it's not the same as what Trippier or Krafth or anybody like that, for that matter. They're leaving with a bigger dignity. I don't think Gordon is. I think Gordon's had a problem for a while now, but I would have loved to have seen Sung Soo on the bench, but he's not. That's just the way it goes for us. West Ham, they line up with Hermansen in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Disasi, I always struggle with this guy's name, Tadibo, Mavropanos, Diouf, Souček, Fernandes, Bowen, Somerville, and Callum Wilson.
Yeah, Callum Wilson's in for Castellanos. I think it is the strike up front. Is that because of old haunts and things like that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure he's got the legs or anything today.
Well, he's not even on the bench, Billy. So I don't know whether that's an injury or not.
But it's a fair side. It's it's the usual back three with wing backs. I'm not a fan of Disasi. I've got put me placed by West Ham fans on Friday night.
Yes, you did.
Mavropanos has got a mistake in him, but they're a very physical side. Diouf's excellent player. Souček always scores against us, and they've got the class of Bowen as well with Fernandes. So not a bad side. Shouldn't be really that where they are, but they are. And that's down to managerial decisions they've made at board level, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's been disgraceful the way that club's been run. It has. I mean, we were all expecting Callum Wilson, Billy, to probably come on in the last 10 minutes and maybe score a goal. But now he's starting the game, which, I mean, listen, he did superbly well for us, and no one's ever going to deny that. But we don't want him to have a good game this afternoon.
No, we don't. But we haven't had a chance to say goodbye to him properly, and I think he'll get a nice send-off if he goes
Well, he should get a good ovation anyway, regardless, to be honest, because
definitely.
he helped us a lot in the dark times, Callum Wilson. There's no
100%.
doubt. DK says, I can't stand Alanga, but do you think Howe is regretting buying him?
Well, he's not picking him, so I would say so.
Yeah, I mean,
if he's playing Ramsey there, he's playing Sula there. It speaks volumes for me. Someone's got to play there.
He's convinced that Alanga's going to come good in pre-season, but I'm not so sure on that one. Just Matt's been a member for 2 years now. Thank you very much, mate. Hi, Paul and Billy. I hope you're both well. It's been an amazing supporting this channel. It's helped me so much with my mental health. Oh, thank you, mate. That's really kind of you. Thank you for that. No Fabian Schär today, Billy. Obviously, Eddie said that he probably wouldn't take part in the last 2 games, even though he's fit and healthy. He's running on the grass now and everything like that. But it'll be a massive shame, to be honest, if we get rid of him and he doesn't get a proper goodbye. I think that's because for what he's done for the club, I'm not so sure still whether we are going to re-sign him or not. There's a lot of different opinions, I think, in the fan base regarding Fabian Schär, because there's this attitude of we need to get the older players out now. That's starting to happen. But if we extend Schär, then we're doing the same thing. But look, I think we should keep him another year. Generally do.
I'm not sure. I think we need to spend money on a second centre half there now. Mm-hmm. I don't know. He's he wants more money than we want to pay him, but I don't know.
That's the story anyway.
To be honest, I think we need to be getting rid of the older players now and getting some youth in there that we can rotate with. That's the problem for me. Or not youth as such, but definitely younger players.
Yeah. Right, just to bring you up to date with the full-time results in the Premier League this afternoon, folks. The lunchtime kickoff was Manchester United 3, Nottingham Forest 2. Did you see that, Billy?
Yes. How did that?
How is that handball given?
Well, the VAR told him to disallow it, and he went over and said no.
And he went over and said no.
I've got Man United on.
Oh, I think we've lost Billy there. His connection's obviously not great down in Cov. We'll try and get Billy back. Hopefully, just sort of sort itself out there, and he'll be back on shortly. But anyway, yeah, Manchester United 3, Nottingham Forest 2, Brentford 2, Crystal Palace 2, Everton 1, Sunderland 3. A fantastic result for the Mackhams. Leeds 1, Brighton 0 at Elland Road, and Wolves 1, Fulham 1. Now, what that does for the table is incredible, really, for Sunderland, because Sunderland go 9th now, and they're only a point behind Brentford and 2 points behind Brighton going into the final day of the season. So there is going to be serious competition for points there on the last day. It's going to be extremely exciting for if you're a Sunderland fan, a Brentford fan, or a Brighton fan. So, look, if Sunderland get Europe, we have to. I mean, what a season that is for them, beating us twice and getting European on the place on the first season back in the Premier League. It makes you feel sick, to be honest, but you've got to give credit where credit's due at times. And unfortunately, we have to give them credit. Now, at the top of the table, obviously, Arsenal and Manchester City still have 2 games left to play, but there is 1 point between them at the top of the league. Down at the bottom, well, it's as is, isn't it? Nottingham Forest have obviously escaped relegation. However, now it's all down to West Ham and Tottenham, who the team is that's going to go down. This is massive for West Ham, and I've seen a lot of West Ham fans today on social media, and here he is. He's back again.
Just a power outage.
Oh, I thought it was something like that, because it didn't seem like your internet was struggling or anything. You just disappeared from us, Billy. Yeah. But yeah, West Ham fans all on social media today, absolutely shitting themselves. And we've been there, guys. We know what it's like. We felt their pain before. But the pressure on West Ham today, Billy, is absolutely incredible.
Well, they know they've got to get 3 points. It's simple and straightforward as that. Pressure's on them a little bit, but I guess them being in the bottom 3 now, they're the ones doing the hunting. I guess there's less pressure on it than what there is if you're the one in front. I mean, if they were to win today, then the pressure goes on to Spurs, I guess, doesn't it? I mean, I know that sounds like it's double Dutch, but
well, you're right. Pressure. Well, if West Ham win today, they go above Spurs. Spurs are back in the bottom 3 till they play.
Spurs have got Chelsea away and Everton, who've lost to Mackham today, but they're better away from home, and they want to be in Europe.
Better away from home, yeah. So it's massive, this game for West Ham today. But of course, like I've been saying all week, and I don't mean this disrespectfully to West Ham, but we've got to take care of ourselves. This is Newcastle United,
100%.
And we've got to go out there and perform well. It's the last home game of the season. Eddie and the players will want to go out with a bang and actually put on a performance for us. And like he said in his press conference, Billy, just to go into the summer with a little bit of a good vibe to say we finished the Premier League season strongly.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's the last home game of the season. They're going to be doing some kind of lap of honour, I guess. Although they don't really deserve to do one. They always do last game of the season, and it's not nice if you've just had your arses handed to you on a plate, is it? We've got the likes of Trippier saying goodbye as he walks around the pitch, and Gordon to a certain extent. Krafth will probably be there as well. Cher may well be there. So on the back of it, his defeat doesn't feel the same, does it?
No, it doesn't.
That's why we want to win the game.
Yeah. Now, just off the topic of the Premier League, as you saw in Scotland yesterday, Billy, the final game of the season for Hearts against Celtic. Now, I've followed Hearts since I was around 7 or 8 year old. They were always my Scottish team, and I've always followed them closely. And I've been to Tynecastle quite a few times. Absolutely fantastic bunch of fans up there. And what's happened at the end of that season is nothing but a disgrace, by the way. But more to the point, what we don't want to see is what happened after, well, according to the referee, blew his whistle. But those scenes at the end were pretty tragic, weren't they? You don't want to see that on a football pitch.
Yeah, and it started with Celtic players actually going over the top on the Hearts players. I know I can understand that there was high spirits after scoring 3 and winning the league. But for them to behave like that and then try and encourage fights, and I think about 4 Celtic players got booked in the last 5 minutes, something ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then Shanklin got chopped near the sideline. All got close to the sideline. Celtic fans were having to go at them as well. Yeah, that's not what you want. That's not what you want.
And then going at the Hearts players after the game.
It's
wrong in every step. Wrong in every sense.
Yeah, it is. And hopefully Celtic will put some kind of statement out. Apologise.
Well, I hope so.
Hearts,
I hope so.
Because they deserve that.
I think in the minds of everybody that's not a Celtic fan, Hearts won that title. In the hearts of everybody else, pardon the pun, but in the hearts of every other fan, Hearts deserve that, and I'm gutted because, like I say, I followed them as my Scottish team. I didn't go for I got taken to a game at Tynecastle. Funny enough, when we were there was an ice hockey tournament up at Fife over the weekend, and we weren't playing on that particular day. And he took us down to Hearts. It was like an under-12 tournament. He took us to Hearts, and I loved it straight away. So that's why I've followed them since. I didn't go with the Rangers and Celtic and all of this. And Hearts have had the struggles over the years, almost going bankrupt, etc. But it was great to see that those fans, thousands of fans, turned up at Tynecastle after the game to welcome the team home, who, by the way, just got straight on the bus. They didn't shower, they didn't change.
They didn't change anything, no. Just
they got straight out of there.
And they fear for their own safety, Paul. I mean, that's an indictment on Celtic Football Club.
It's terrible.
I'm sure they're embarrassed about it. I'm sure they are. But I don't agree with you, actually. I think Celtic deserve to win the league because at the end of the season, they've got the most points. You can't fluke a league.
Well, you can if you get dodgy decisions throughout the season, Billy, but that's another question. VAR decisions went their way all season. However, they were very emotional, the Hearts players, obviously, when they got off the bus. There was lots of tears in there, but credit to the Hearts fans for turning up in their droves to welcome them home. I've never seen anything like that before. So, I mean, Manchester City a few years ago when they beat QPR, but there was a lot of heartache in this for very, very different reasons. But they'll go again next season. I'm sure they will. And good luck to Hearts. I have ordered my Hearts shirt as a tribute to this season.
I think they'll be flat as farts next year, if I'm perfectly honest.
I don't. I think they'll be gunning for it, Billy. I think they'll be up for it. Once again, on time as usual is Stato. Good afternoon.
Afternoon. How are we feeling?
All right. Good. Not a bad team lineup today.
Yeah, I saw some of Billy's comments how he thinks De Zerbi's picked this for us, but it's quite amusing. I don't hate it. I'm not sure exactly what he's going to do with it, but I'm intrigued.
Well, I mean, it looks as if Asula's on the right and Voltemada's up front today, but like Billy said earlier, you never know until we line up and kick off, do you, what sort of formation that he goes for.
I think it'd be reluctant to take Asula away from the position he's scoring goals in, if I'm perfectly honest.
Yeah,
I think there's something else involved here.
You might be a bit too... You might be looking at that far too narrowly.
What about a 4-4-2? Is that a possibility?
Well, hang on a minute. If you let me explain it to you, because that's quite an open and shut case that you've just said there. Ramsey can play out wide left and has done for 2 clubs, and Barnes has been put on the right before. So it could still be. It could be vaguely similar to what we've seen before. It could be a 4-2-3-1 again with Voltemada behind Asula, and it could just be Ramsey and Barnes and Sandro and Bruno, the midfielders. So it'd be the same shape and system that we tried recently, which would make sense because it's the system he's clearly moved to. So I think that's more likely as opposed to Will Asula outright. You could be right, but I just think it would be weird for him to try a new system and then immediately just go back. You know, if he does that, I'm going to be really annoyed because
he's done it many times before.
But this wouldn't just be a let's go to a back 5 to suit the opposition in the game. This would be we're going to try a new system and then just immediately change it like the week after. I'd be frustrated if we did that, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
David says we've got one problem, and it's Eddie Howe. How are the lads? Dr. House in the house. Evening, Paul and Billy. I'd keep share. I love the guy and he is reliable. Let's give Trips a great home send-off. Love you guys as always. Toon. Keith says, House said had a full week training every day and looking good. So let's see. How out for me, still 1-1. Abu says Nick plays behind Asula in the number 10 Sky have put on.
Kevin I would ignore all of the TV predictions.
I think we see. Absolutely. Kevin says, I've been a member for 33 months. Come on, lads, let's go out on a high. Thank you, Kevin. And DK says, one player from each, West Ham, Burnley and Wolves.
Mane from Wolves. Fernandez from West Ham. Burnley. Dubravka.
Oh, fucking hell, Billy. Do you know what it is? I really don't know. Aren't we interested in someone from Burnley?
Jaden Anthony there, is he?
Is it Jaden Anthony? Yeah. So
why are you guys talking about poaching from relegated teams?
No, someone asked a question.
Question there from DK.
Oh, well, why are we not including Spurs in that list? Because there's 2 games left and they're well in the mixer to go down, so they should be in that conversation.
Well, we'll see after this
game.
Don't
want any Spurs players, to be honest.
All 3 of us on screen have predicted a loss today, so although I'm feeling, I don't know why, but I am feeling more confident now. I don't know why.
I'm feeling more confident as well, seeing the team lineup, providing he plays them in the right place, but we'll wait and see. Asker says Eddie finally found his strongest 11.
I think it's a Morecambe Wise moment. I'm picking all the right players, not necessarily in their right positions.
Oh, Billy, don't say that. Don't say that, man.
I do. I think that.
Trolls says, think we'll win 5-0 today, but I still want Howe out. I mean, it doesn't matter what the result is today, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't change anybody's feelings on things or how the season's gone. I mean, this is a massive game for West Ham as well. And if we're not up for this game, then West Ham can hurt us because they will be going for it from the off. And it's such a massive game. It really is. Graham Ritchie's gifted a Toon Review membership as well. Thank you so much for that, Graham. I hope you're well. I mean, look,
I don't think it will go from it. I think Nuno's pragmatic enough to know that we shit after 70 minutes. I think we'll try to stay in the game and then score later
Don't worry, Billy. We'll bring Dan Burn on after 75 minutes to try.
Yeah, let him right back. See how he likes it.
Yeah, but look, West Ham may come and just play counter-attacking football because they know that Newcastle United, we're not great when we have a lot of possession.
They just need to stay in the game.
Yeah.
If they're within
exactly.
one goal of us going into the final half an hour,
Yes.
they're in the mixture for 3 points because we've done it to about 10 teams this season. So,
well, if it's still 1-0, if it's 1-0 to Newcastle on 85 minutes, they're still in the mix for a win, Alex, given the way we've thrown away leads this season.
Exactly.
Stephen Carew says, can we please see best efforts from the lads today? Thank you for being the Toon Review. Thank you very much, Stephen. Yeah, well, hopefully so. Hopefully so. Choppy's been a member for 16 months now. Thanks, Choppy. Hiya, TTR. Don't forget, P.O. Box. Next season's black and white shirt is horrendous. How out tomorrow?
He's in shaving again, by the way.
Eddie is.
Mm.
Oh, maybe he's just going for that rough look now, and he feels like he needs the rough look to, inspire
His hair's
the players.
not coiffed as usually. He looks a bit of a mess, to be fair. Looks like he's slept in a skip.
Well, he probably has, Billy. He's probably not had a lot of sleep given the run that
Maybe
Newcastle have been on lately. But
I know it's a match day live and not a TTR Friday, but can I just whinge about something that's really irked me in the last 2 days of news? Is the Joe Willock rumoring to be going, which fine, fair enough, but it's really rubbed me up the wrong way. It's really annoyed me because I feel like there have been so many moments in the last maybe 2 years that were fairly appropriate for Joe Willock to have gone, to try and get a bit of a fee for him, put it into a new investment, and just wish him all the best and send him on his merry way. And as soon as since that horrible hamstring injury against Brighton a few years ago, we've not been able to get a tune out of him. Whereas in the last, I would say 6 to 8 weeks, we've finally, maybe a bit more than that, we've finally got Joe Willock fit consistently, up to top speed, giving consistent performances, contributing in attack. He knows the system really well. He's like, what is he, 25, 26, 25 years old? He's not old. He's prime age. And we've gone, right, we finally got him into a good place. Okay, bye then. I just don't get it. Why didn't we get rid of him in the previous 2.5 years where it didn't work? And it's just annoyed me that we finally got him into a position where we might be able to utilize him as a squad player effectively, and we're just going to bin him off. Like, if it's the right time, it's the right time. But
there's a few people in the chat, I was saying it's because he's fit now and playing regularly that we've got a better chance of selling them than what we did maybe a couple of years ago when he wasn't playing much.
Yeah, but he's only got a year left in his contract, hasn't he?
Yeah.
We've spent 2.5 years of resources and effort it's just weird. I don't like it. I think it's odd. I think it's the wrong way around.
His value is going to be depreciated because he's only got a year left in his contract. He won't get anything like 30 million for him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Lewis McCall's been a member for 6 months now. Thank you, Lewis. And Keith says, Big Joe out with muscle injury, back for pre-season, Eddie just said. All right, so he's not playing next week either then. Fair enough. I mean, there's no point taking any risks on Joe Linton, is there? I mean, if he's injured, he's injured. No. By the way, Xabi Alonso, new Chelsea manager. What do you guys make of that?
Terrifying. He'll get him playing well.
Well, if he's given what he wants. I mean,
well, apparently he's already given the Chelsea board a list of players he wants out of the club. So, it's,
with the squad and the money and his talent, that's a shame because that's a really strong competitor we've got to deal with next season.
Anyhow, we're not wearing the next season's shirt because I've just seen it. We're wearing this season's.
Well, that was confirmed last week, Billy. I mean, they're not going to, even though we know exactly what the shirt's going to be. They're obviously not having it.
And then you can see the war flags to trips now that we've all seen the pictures of.
Well, I've got the teams in the tunnel. Seeing Trippier.
Jarrod Bowen's face now.
And now we're seeing the tribute. Billy, you'll have to pause when we kick off again.
Just
to let you know, guys, please, if you're watching this, please don't put any spoilers in the chat. If you want to be level with us, then wait till I say, right, we're underway, and then just press play. Pause before you go to kick off if you're ahead of us, and then I'll tell you when we go from here on our stream, and then we'll all be in sync. If you don't want to do that, that's perfectly fine as well, but please don't put any spoilers in the chat, or the mods will remove you. We don't want that. We want a great watch along this afternoon. So please do respect people who are just listening to the commentary and can't watch the game. Trippier's daughter looks terrified.
She's crying, ain't she?
Yeah, bless her.
Looks like they've all got the kids with them. I mean, if I was Nick Pope's fucking wife, I wouldn't let him hold his old daughter. I'll fucking drop her.
Oh, dear. Will Asula with his new haircut, of course. He's got the afro.
Malik Chow's daughter looks exactly like him. Exactly like him. Spin image.
He does. I wonder what Jared Bourd's thinking there. You know, that could have been me on the other side. Or that could be me next season.
I don't know if he's thinking that.
He's probably not, but you know.
Father-in-law wouldn't be very happy.
No.
I love that little emoji in front of the trip. You'll see it in a minute. It's fantastic.
Well, he's waiting for the teams to come out. He's just instructing the kids. How many kids has Trips got? 3?
400. Trips is leading the team out as well. Oh,
yeah, he is.
Out. It's a noise, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, here they come. Bloody hell, Malik Chow's is the spit. Harvey Barnes, one of his bands has got headphones on.
Out some little earplugs for the kids. That's what they normally do.
Yeah. Trippier's little girl's absolutely crying her eyes out. That's got to be scary, though, hasn't it?
I wonder if his wife's there. Kids. Oh, he's a strange wife, I should say.
Maybe. I'm not sure whether I'm.
Has Voldemort Brill creamed his hair back? What's going on? I know.
There? He looks very. Yeah. I'm not sure what he's done there, but he's pulled it right back.
What, make him more aerodynamic? He might be a bit quicker off the mark.
Yeah, absolutely. West Ham, it's fair to say the players are looking absolutely focused in that lineup there. They are all steely-faced, ready to go.
The West Ham mascot's got a Paqueta 10 shirt on.
Yeah. So just to remind you of the Newcastle lineup, we go Nick Pope in goal, right back of Trippier, Chow, Botman and Hall. In the midfield, we have, when Nick Pope moves out of the way, Bruno Antonali. It's a 4-2-3-1 apparently. Barnes, Voldemort and Ramsey, and Will Asula leading the line. So it looks like that's going to be the lineup, fellas. So maybe we are seeing a 4-2-3-1.
That's if Sky've got it right, but...
And he's hopefully playing Nick Voldemort in a 10. Goodness me. Funny. Now funny as football, is there? Now funny as football. I mean, I wonder if we get to see... I wonder if he puts Anthony Gordon on for any time today.
No.
I don't think he will either. Given his comments, I really don't think he will. What do you think about Callum Wilson starting from the start, Alex? Starting from the start. What am I on about? What do you think of Callum Wilson starting, Alex?
It's terrifyingly terrifying, is what it is.
Yeah.
It's written in the stars. He's a even if we talk about his legs having gone, he does look a bit sharper for West Ham this season, and he's a poaching monster. And we've got a goalkeeper who comes out, who flaps a bit, who makes mistakes. And it ruined one of those moments. And having a really lethal poacher that can punish you is concerning with our recent form. So we've just got to make sure that everybody concentrates. Especially last home game of the season. If you're not sure, especially the back four, put your foot through it. If Nick Pope is behind you screaming to claim, ignore him, kick it out. Just get rid of it. I don't want any mistakes today. If we lose because West Ham are better, fine. But I don't want to see loads of unforced errors and heart-in-mouth moments because we're just messing around. Let's try and play solid football.
Well, West Ham, just looking at their huddle now, just look extremely up for it. I think Bruno won the toss. So we'll attack the Leazes in the first half. Just a reminder, guys, no spoilers, please. As I just said, wait until we've commentated on the incident. Otherwise, the mods will chuck you. If you want to be in sync with us, if you go to kick off before we see it, pause your TV, and then I'll tell you when we're underway on here, and just press play, and you'll be in sync with us. Nuno looking very steely-faced there as well as we get ready for kick-off. Waiting for the referee to give us the go-ahead, and we'll be underway. West Ham will be kicking the game off.
You'll put us in commentary corner, Paul?
Yeah, just 2 seconds. I'm going to start the clock, mate, and then I'll shove you in. And there goes the whistle. We're underway. So there we go. The final home game of the season, ladies and gentlemen, is now underway. And immediately West Ham have possession. Good interception there by Tonali. Bounces off his shins a little bit, but he manages to keep the ball in play. Inside for Voltemade. Now Ramsey down the line for Tonali. Tonali, poor pass. But Voltemade intercepts that. Now Ramsey plays the ball out to Chow, who's got a lot of space over there on the far side, just over the halfway line. Jared Gillett, the referee, by the way.
G'day, mate.
Aussie. G'day.
Barnes is definitely right.
He is. He certainly is. So who's left? Here's Tonali anyway. Furthest player. Sorry, Asula. Jinking and diving. Plays it across to Voltemade. Voltemade looks for an outlet. Finds it with Tonali. Tonali quickly out to Ramsey on the left. It's too high for him and out for a throw into West Ham.
I think he could have jumped higher than that for that, surely.
So it looks like Ramsey's on the left.
Yep. It's Ramsey, Nick Voltemade, and Barnes supporting Will Osula up front.
Yep. West Ham now breaking down the left-hand side and a lot of space to run into here. Diouf finds Somerville. Good turn by him. On to Fernandez. And West Ham now trying to get a bit of possession to Sazi. Little 1-2 with Jared Bourne. But West Ham will be very aware of how...
It's more of a 4-4-1-1.
Yeah, I think so. That's a good ball into Bourne. Bourne turns. He's got Ramsey all behind. A good play by Ramsey to win the ball. Brilliant tackle. And Tonali gives it straight back to Jacob Ramsey. Cuts inside. Knocked off the ball by Wan-Bissaka. No fouls as the referee. Now Bourne has it for West Ham. Waiting for people to join him up front. Gets it across to Somerville. Somerville then out again for Diouf. Back to Somerville. Fernandez just inside of him. Here he is. Out wide again for Diouf. Somerville in support. Trippier all over the back of him. That looked like it went out. No, says the referee. West Ham again. Building that comes to the other side now. Looking for Wan-Bissaka. Takes it on his chest. Hall is there. Wan-Bissaka does really well. Little 1-2 there with Souček. Wan-Bissaka's cross into the box is a deep one. And Trippier gets it away for Newcastle. To Sazi with a powerful header. And that's behind for a goal kick. Good pressure early on from West Ham.
Yeah, it doesn't look like counter-attack football to me, I've got to say.
No. Deep cross in there. Trippier gets it away. And Sazi's header was a poor one. Here is Sven Botman for Newcastle to Lewis Hall. Back at left back this afternoon.
Ooh.
Oh, Ramsey, that was tight. And Nick Pope manages to get it away. And Asula now all over the back of Mavropanos does really well. Will Asula, he's won the ball back into the box.
Ooh, should have gone down there, mate.
Yeah, I thought he should have gone down. That would have been a penalty. Ramsey now to Bruno. Bruno to Barnes. Barnes has got an overlap from Trippier. Sends it across and just missed by Asula. I'm not sure whether Asula might have done better there. We'll see on the replay, but he should have gone down initially.
Yeah, it's definitely a penalty if he'd have gone down.
Yeah, he was definitely clipped. And the ball's gone out for a throw into Newcastle. Well, here it is again. Great work by Will Asula. Mavropanos wanted a free kick. Never going to get it in a million years. Just there.
Souček took it.
Yeah. Good play by Trippier overlapping. Good ball in by Ball. We're not going to see it. Never mind. Came to the cross and they decided not to show it. Fernandez looks like he's struggling there for West Ham. Just holding the bottom of his Achilles there. Botman now for Newcastle. Tonali. The problem is, you can see already that Ramsey's cutting inside, isn't he? A lot instead of staying out left. Wilson's touch inside. Bruno is there though. Trippier sends a good ball over for Harvey Barnes. What a great ball that is from Trippier. Barnes gets it under control now. Tadibo all over the back of him, but he did well. Gets it back to Bruno. Bruno inside now for Ramsey in the penalty area. Ramsey back to Bruno. Knocking on the door on the edge of the box here, Newcastle. But we've seen this a lot where they just can't get the killer instinct. Barnes wins the throw in. Lewis Hall was a bit frustrated there because I think it could have come across to Hall, who was in bags of space. Ramsey now. Bruno back to Trippier. Inside for Toon. Toon edge of the box. Lays it back to Bruno. Bruno whips a crossing. Cleared away by Mavropanos. And straight out for a throw into Newcastle. Still goalless. Coming up to 6 minutes gone in the game. And Trippier's going to take the throw for Newcastle over there on the far side. The throw is all the way back to Chow. Inside now for Toon. Toon back to Chow again. Bruno. Oh, he's overhit that. Poor pass from Bruno. And a goal kick to West Ham. Thoughts on the opening 6 minutes, gents?
50-50, isn't it? Both sides look like they want to attack and create chances.
I like it. I like what we're trying to execute here in that build-up play. Well, trying to get us up the pitch. It's just trying to use Will Osula, just backing him to win it in the channels, or Barnes. And then I like what we're trying to do, put in Ramsey and Hall on the edge of the box and trying to work it. This is how we should have gone into the beginning of this season, is trying to figure this stuff out right at the start. And at least we're addressing it now.
Good battle there between Botman and Wilson. Botman wins it, and Lewis Hall trying to play the ball down the line, but was off balance, and it sliced out for a West Ham throw. But one thing Wilson's going to do, though, he's going to rough the centre backs up today. This is, that's the kind of game he loves to play. Mavropanos now back to Hermansen in the West Ham goal. Right-footed clearance by him. Botman again wins the header. Mavropanos just sends it into the sky again. He had plenty of time to bring that ball down there, the West Ham defender, but he didn't bother. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Oh, now Bourne can turn. And Bourne's got a run on Toon here. There's two balls on the pitch as well. Toon's got to be careful. He's kept it in. And so's Lewis Hall, and wins a throw in. Brilliant from Lewis Hall.
Amazing.
How on earth was the two balls allowed to be on the pitch there? Goodness me. Toon did as well. Toon did really well tracking back as well to catch up with Jared Bourne there. Hall.
Got to be careful with Bowen.
What a ball by Hall that is. Trippier now.
Yep.
Will Osula looks like he was dragged back a little bit there. Bloody hell.
Any chance of
Tadibo all over the back of him, but the referee allows play to go on. How is that?
Twat.
How on earth is that not a free kick? There you go. First one of the day. Whoever had 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes. Ball played down looking for Wilson. Botman is back there and finds Nick Pope. Pope just lays it off to Malik Chow, who just slows things down. Across to Botman. And now Bruno. Turns, nothing much ahead of him. He's trying to wave Chow forward there, but Chow seemed in no hurry. Voldemort, a nice touch to Bruno. Bruno, now Toon. Out wide now for Hall. Back to Toon. Botman. Bruno. Inside for Voldemort. Very deep Nick Voldemort here. Plays a nice ball out to Trippier. Inside now for Barnes. Barnes. Oh, brilliant ball from Barnes to Voldemort. Down by the touchline now and wins the corner for Newcastle. Great run by Voldemort and a great ball by Barnes, Billy.
Yeah, it was nice when he came deep, then turned and went, and he's got 50 appearances today. Amazingly enough, Voldemort.
Yeah.
But yeah, good drop deep and then turn him into the space. And good defending from Mavropanos, but we do have a corner. And West Ham have conceded 15 from corners this year. It's the most in the league.
Well, let's hope it's 16. We play it short. Now comes to Bruno. Low ball in, straight in the goalkeeper's arms. See what Bruno was trying to do there, but it wasn't executed very well. And now Wan-Bissaka for West Ham. Souček turns. Lots of space for Thomas Souček to run into here. And he's still going. And he's allowed to run right down the pitch. And here's Wan-Bissaka. Quickly gets a cross in. It's too deep for Wilson, though. Trippier heads it away. Gets to his own header. Clears it up the line. And Asula falls over.
That's what Stud's on, lad.
Yeah, just tried to roll his defender there. And had he been on his feet, that would have been brilliant. Here's Tonali. Now Will Asula bringing Newcastle forward again. Oh, that's superb skill from Will Asula. Still Asula deflected out, and maybe he could have laid it off to Barnes. But after the skill there from Will Asula, he wanted to finish it himself.
Yeah, it's a Chris Waddle, isn't it? He's giving it a Chris Waddle step over. Look at that.
That's fantastic skill. And look at Barnes, though. But when you're in that situation... Oh, what we're looking at here.
Whoa. I don't care if down by his
handball by Tommy Souček. That's a handball.
He's moved his arm into it. That's a penalty.
And VAR are indeed looking at this. Well, this will be a very big call here. What do you reckon?
Well, he's moved his arm into it. I know he's down by...
He does move his arm into it, but no penalty.
Of course it ain't.
That was ages ago as well. There's no way they can give it now.
Well, they can.
That's definitely a pen, though. He's elbowed the ball.
Well, he stuck his arm out there. It's not like his arm stayed still, is it? Botman from the corner.
How are other teams getting these and we're not? I just don't get it.
Well,
I don't know.
The new level now is if Buemo hasn't handballed it, then not in a handball.
Here's Barnes now for Newcastle. Into the penalty area on the right-hand side. Pulls it across, cleared away again. Comes to Voldemade. Voldemade tries to spin, but can't keep a hold of the ball. Wins it back on the edge of the box really well. Still Voldemade. Tonali now to Hall. Hall inside for Tonali again. Newcastle asking serious questions now with West Ham. Here's Ramsey. Brilliant run by Lewis Hall. Clips it across. Cleared away again by West Ham. Wan-Bissaka pressured by Ramsey. They've lost it again. Tonali 1-2 with Hall and out for another corner. Lovely football again from Newcastle.
It only took us a season to do this. Fucking hell. Love it.
First time he's played all the technical players at once.
Well, strange that. Lewis Hall helping on the left-hand side. Little 1-2s. I mean, where have we seen that before? Jesus Christ.
We've dropped some of the power and athleticism in sort of your Gordons and Joe Lintons, but you know, if you can get some passes strung together and get some cohesion, this is what you can produce. We should have been doing this 9 months ago. And
it's a goal kick. Bruno's corner was, well, I think he tried to score on the near post this time, Bruno.
How's he got away
that penalty incident again. Watch his arm here. That arm moves out to deflect the ball.
Into it. Absolutely. That's a penalty all day and every day. But as I say, the Boyne and Buemo now is the level of handball. If that's not handball, then
but he's not
handball, is it?
But that's Souček didn't keep his arm still there. He physically moved his arm out.
Yeah.
Strange decision again. I've got no idea what the fucking handball rule is anymore. I give up.
Yeah, that's a handball. Because he was holding Barnes' shirt and then decided to let go to move it into the path of the football. Like, it's got to be a pen.
We've seen penalties given for that thing before.
Yeah, you know? Be interesting if that was at the other end, though.
Oh, no chance. Well, they want Spurs up, didn't they?
That's true, yeah. Which is why they probably should have given the penalty for us.
Yeah.
If that's the case. Oh, not a great chest down by Trips there, but he goes in and wins the ball back. Now Voldemade beautifully takes it down, slips away, tries to clip it out to the left-hand side, but there's nobody there.
Would have been a great ball if we had a winger.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he's looking for, isn't it? But Ramsey, again, is way over in the middle of the park. I mean, it's like we're not playing with the left winger today. It is by design. That's what I mean. That's a terrible kick-off by West Ham. And brilliant work from Barnes. Barnes now into the box. Bruno on the edge of the box. Voldemade!
Get in!
Put it in the back of the net! And there he is! And would you believe it? And Voldemade with a big, cheeky smile on his face. It's a wonderful finish into the corner. And Newcastle lead by 1-0. And it's our German monster. 1-0. Well, it was a terrible clearance from Hermansen, wasn't it? I mean, it's a terrible pass.
Oh,
Brilliant work by Harvey Barnes. Billy?
Yeah, it's a great assist from Harvey Barnes as well. He's looked up, lovely little dink in here, and Voltemada's, he's going to score from the 6-yard box every day of the week. Great finish. Terrible from West Ham. I don't know.
It was terrible from West Ham, but that's a great finish, Billy.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is a great finish. Alex?
Yeah, he still had a lot to do, Nick Voltemada. He scans all around him. He makes sure he's in the right place. He's looking at Barnes and the corner flag when he takes this on the side foot and puts it in the far corner. It's really good technical quality. That is a great finish. And it's poor from West Ham, but two of our most technically proficient players in the squad in Barnes and Voltemada linking up really well. And I'm going to say it again. This is what we wanted since the start of the season, guys. We wanted get the technical boys on. Let's try and engineer some goals instead of just
100%,
running.
100%.
And did you see West Ham at the other end here? Good clearance by Chow. That's going to go for a corner, though. Yeah.
I mean, he was at Leicester last year. What would you call Leicester's goalkeeper?
Who knows? Who knows? I mean, surely he's not as good as Areola. Surely.
100% he's not.
We bought Leicester's winger when they last went down.
That's a good point.
Harvey Barnes, who just got the assist.
That is true.
That was a very clever little clip by Harvey Barnes.
They scored lots of goals that season. It was down to the goalkeeper, wasn't it?
Yeah. But it was a lovely little clip across by Barnes, wasn't it? Just at the right height for Voldemort, a side foot volley that. Really good play again by Newcastle.
This gives me so much confidence that we're actually planning on keeping him now because there's been so much noise about him maybe going. He started him in the 10 the last 2 matches. He's just scored. He's looking happy.
Oh, great ball.
Hopefully that means he's staying.
Bruno now with a lovely floated ball over for Kieran Trippier. Trippier then on to Ramsey, makes a great run. Ramsey in the box, quickly tries to play it across. And it's cleared away again by West Ham. Newcastle playing some absolutely gorgeous stuff right now.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, boy, have we missed this kind of football. Trippier again now to Bruno. Bruno turns, lays it back to Sandro Tonali. Tonali. Still Tonali. Oh, Bruno slipped over, but well done, Harvey Barnes getting to that. Now Chow. Across to Botman. Newcastle at the minute camped in the West Ham half. Chow again. Lovely ball into Voltemada. 2 men on him straight away. Oh! What a ball that would have been!
Fuck me.
Goodness me! Mavropanos just got his head to it to deny. That was incredible from Voltemada.
Fucking hell.
Saw the run of Barnes. Barnes can't believe it either.
That's great defending from Mavropanos. You've got to give him credit there.
Jesus Christ.
How did he keep that ball?
I have no idea. Wonderful play from Voltemada. 2 West Ham players all over the back of him. And somehow managed to hold them off and flick a ball over the top. Goodness me. John Mitchison's been a member for 29 months, not Newcastle rated. FA Cup final was disappointing, but more so playing Abide With Me to half an empty stadium. Back in the day, 100,000 would be singing that.
Oh,
Sula's in. Go on, Will. Yes! Brilliant finish from Will Asula. And it's 2-0 to Newcastle, and they are playing some awesome stuff right now. And it's time to go and grab Granny again because Grandad's in trouble. He wants his peace pipe smoking. It's 2-0. To my arse and fry pancakes on it. That is a fantastic finish by Will Asula, and somebody chucked in Michael Jackson's glove.
Do you know what? It's a great move, though, and the ball from Ramsey is outstanding. What a great... West Ham opened like a butter for him, hot knife for butter. Shocking defending, but great finish from Asula. Great ball from Ramsey. That's a great ball.
Who was it on the right?
Ramsey.
Who delivered that ball?
Ramsey delivered the ball through for Asula.
It was Ramsey. It was a great little pass.
And a great finish, sent Hermansen the wrong way as well. So it's all round a fantastic goal. But I mean, these are shit. No, would have done a bottom.
Dear me, Will.
Yeah, good off the ball movement, good vision, good technical passing.
Look at Asula's celebration, man. That's outrageous piece of shit.
What's he done?
With the Michael Jackson glove on, doing a little
Is he
dance
actually? Oh
there.
my God, he has
Oh,
as well.
God, that's outrageous. Oh, dear. Bowen for West Ham at the other end. Across comes Botman, and it's a corner to West Ham. DK says the starting lineup doesn't need too much adding to it to be a force, to be fair. Shame about the manager, and some of the West Ham fans are buggering off. Dear me.
Really?
Do they know Newcastle's reputation with how holding on to leads?
I'll lose this 3-2.
Dave says he's going for 3-1, but ain't got a clue who to. Well, it's not going to be 1 to Newcastle. We're already 2 up.
Yeah.
And we're just coming up to 21 minutes. Unbelievable. Mark Mullen says Alan Smith just said VAR said his arm was in a viable position. That's why apparently wasn't given. What a load of bull. And come on, Big Nick. What a confidence boost. Absolutely. And again, Botman and Souček having a bit of a to-do. Botman's just holding his ground here. I don't know what Souček's whinging about.
He calls around a fucking phone box, that Souček.
Yeah, corner comes in, well defended by Newcastle, and Bruno just lashes it away down the field. That's a proper up and under. Hermanson again. And Asula comes out.
Oh, dear.
Ball over the top again. Surely Wilson's offside there. Botman heads it away, but not a great clearance, that. Bowen, good ball inside for Souček. However, Tonali says, thank you, I'll have that. And now Lewis Hall.
I think we've got too much legs for them in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
Souček looks an old man. Well, he is an old man, I guess, but...
Oscar says the new rule about handball is that if a player from Newcastle gets the ball in their hand in their own penalty area, it's a penalty. But if Newcastle opponent gets the ball in their hand, it's not a penalty. Super goal from Big Nick. Indeed. Here come West Ham, though. Now Wan-Bissaka. Hall is there. Botman is there as well. He's done really well, though, to find Souček. Souček allowed to turn. Cross comes in, deflecting off Botman to the edge of the box. Shot comes in. Bruno blocks.
Yeah,
and Diouf brings down... Yeah, it's a free kick in Newcastle.
Not very intelligent play from
where the fuck has this been all season? Absolutely. And Paul says, Paul, why have you not been shouting for Nick up top and Asula out wide? Thought you'd have spotted that one. Asula's are through the middle, man. DK says Nick and Ramsey both playing 10. Yeah, well, look, Barnes is on the right, by the way, so I don't know what you mean by that comment.
They've been swapping.
They put the points drop from winning positions graphic up again.
Of course they fucking have. Typical of Sky. Nice football again from Newcastle. Oh, Ramsey, a lovely flick for Bruno. Ooh. Oh, almost a brilliant ball through for Asula, but Hall picks it up now. This is exhibition stuff from the Toon. Out wide now for Trippier. Inside for Tonali. Tonali onto Chow. Botman now. Hall. Lovely ball by him inside to Chow. Took out 3 West Ham players there. Chow. Oh. And Ramsey again. Ramsey, Altamada, into Bruno, and somehow West Ham managed to scoop it away for a corner. Absolutely incredible first touch football from Newcastle. Look at this.
To watch.
Jesus.
Stylish.
I mean, West Ham just don't have an answer at the minute. They are all out of the shop. Literally all out of the shop.
Well, it's not that. I think the credit goes to the players. The passing, pass and move, the intricate little back heels. Credit to everybody in the black and white shirt. It's not West Ham being that bad.
No, I agree. We'll play with some style and some, you can actually see a plan today.
Panache, Billy, is the word.
Yeah, flair, panache.
We've always had this, guys. We've had this in our squad. He bought the players for the technical proficiency and just hasn't been using them, or not all together or in the right systems and shapes.
It's amazing what happens when you play players in the proper positions, though, isn't it? West Ham are going to make a substitution, by the way.
This is exactly the conversation we had with Ben from The Noise the other night. We talked about this whole concept. Finally.
I mean, it's funny, though, isn't it? Players in the proper positions where they like to play. And look at the football look playing.
We've got our 2 most technical fullbacks. Chow and Botman are our most technical centre halves. You've got Tonali and Bruno.
What a ball by Botman into Ramsey. Ramsey spins, lays it up to Waltamada now. He's got Barnes on his right. Here is Harvey Barnes, overlapped by Trippier again. Barnes onto Trippier. Trippier floats one in. There's no one at the back post, though, for Newcastle. And Wan-Bissaka will pick up the pieces for West Ham, but it's a terrible clearance. Oh, that's not a foul, referee, you donkey's knob.
First foul he's seen. That's with absolute bollocks. Piss off back to fucking neighbours, you
Honestly, choke me with a bull's penis. That was unbelievable. And West Ham now making a change. I wonder if it's Fernandez, because he was... No, it's Todibo.
I mean,
That's
that means we must be doing something very well.
Absolutely.
Well, they need to win the game, don't they?
Yeah, they're making a 25-minute sub.
Well, it's obviously a tactical change as Castellanos comes on.
I'm going to call him now.
Yeah, I'm going to call him Tatty.
It's the biggest compliment you can have to Eddie
He's got
Howe,
Tatty on his back, so I'm going to call him Tatty. It's far easier.
They need to win the game, don't they? They need to win the game.
Of course
There's no
they
point fucking having 5 at the back when you fucking try to win the game.
Got no choice. We
changing our minds on Osula yet?
Mate, I already said my mind was starting to change a couple of weeks ago, and I stand by that. Oh, lovely from Botman under pressure, just spins away. That's the Rolls Royce we know. Cleared by Hall. Beautiful ball to Voltemade. Now on to Bruno. Bruno is fouled. Free kick to Newcastle. And Tatty immediately getting stuck in there for West Ham. Irope has been a member for 31 months. Says, let's not get carried away. We've still got the halftime team talk to go. Denveril says, told you. Oh, you've
dirty bastard. Get him in the book.
Yeah, that's again Tatty. Same time, and he's having to go at Bruno for diving.
I think he's Argentinian as well. I think there might be a bit of a... Yeah. He's definitely South American and he's not Brazilian.
Indeed. And the Australian wants a word with him. Denveril says, told you, ye have little faith. The Zulu's going to be a top player. Great goal, and of course, top player by Big Nick, and a great goal from him. And DK says, Barnes right, Ramsey seems free, roll to drift. Yeah, that seems how it is. And I guess just making sure that Lewis Hall pushes up and supports the left when he can. Here is Lewis Hall. Oh, nutmeg's born. Brilliant stuff. Hey! Here's Chow now for Newcastle. Chased by the Tatty picker, who's given away 2 fouls in literally 10 seconds of coming on.
I wonder if any truth in the rumour that Nuno wants to buy Julian Clary to play up front with. So he got Mince and Tatty off.
Castellanos is Argentinian as well, Billy. You are right.
That's unbelievable. Barnes, Voltemade, brought down, but still he goes. That's a foul, referee. Oh, that's a foul by Bruno. And Bruno praying to the sky.
It was a foul. No doubt about that.
Yep. I think a little bit of frustration creeping in there to our Brazilian maestro. No doubt about that. West Ham have the ball back. Wan-Bissaka has no choice but to go back to Herman Monster there, who's very, very careful with his clearance this time. And Fernandez brings it away for West Ham. Now out for Diouf. Diouf inside again for Fernandez. Plenty black and white shirts back there, though. Here's Somerville. Oh, he's done Trippier brilliantly. Somerville. Chance for West Ham. Great save, Nick Pope. I think it was straight at him.
Oh, no.
Newcastle fought with the clearance. And it's in again. Pope manages to get it away again.
Brilliant, Pope. Brilliant.
Wow.
They've changed the formation, Eddie. You need to...
And then Lewis Hall's ran it out of play. Wilson gets on with the throw-in very quickly. I think the first one, though, initially it just hit Pope, but that second one, he needed to make a save. Somerville.
Needs to tinker with this formation a little bit, just a little bit, because they've changed the formation totally, yeah.
Yeah, they have.
And they're looking dangerous.
Lovely bit of skill by Somerville, though. Totally done Trippier. Here's Thomas Souček for West Ham now. Long rake and ball out to this near side. Wan-Bissaka can't keep it in, though, and a throw to Newcastle. Jesus. Here's that incident again. Look at this one. I think... Oh, no, he did. He made a great save with his left hand.
Great scoop.
Poor clearance from Trippier, and then a brilliant save with his left foot. Who said we need a new keeper? That's a great save, by the way. Look at this from this angle. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of time to react to that. That's a great save by Pope. Trippier balls us up the clearance, but here come West Ham again. Wilson now out to Bowen. Bowen in again, low cross. Chow is there, and Hall manages to stop it going for a corner. Botman under pressure, clears with his right foot, looking for Asula. Good battling from Will Asula. Now Tonali. Tonali's pass is poor. And West Ham just asking a few more questions now. Since the formation change, it seems to have rattled us a little bit. Rachel says, wow, this is amazing playing. We just need to keep it that way. Well, it's West Ham doing the attacking, and it comes again. Wilson at the back post, nods it back to Souček, who had an age to take that down. Still bouncing around, and Bruno manages to get it clear. He goes down, but that's going to be a West Ham throw. And West Ham have suddenly become the dominant side all of a sudden. Somerville again. And it comes again. Oh, Wilson can't tuck it in at the back post. Goodness me, what a chance for Callum Wilson that is. But I think he expected Souček to head that, I think.
I think if he did touch it, he's offside, but I don't think he did touch it, did he?
Well, I'm not sure he's offside, mate. I'm not sure he's
if
offside.
Souček touched it, if
Souček touched it, yeah, definitely. But boy, oh boy, how a game could turn in a couple of minutes. And maybe Nuno's thinking, shit, why did I not start this formation? But it's 2-0 to Newcastle. And West Ham's midfield starting to take a bit of control of this game here. Good tackle by Trippier.
The simple change to make is swap Bruno and Tonali, because the threat's coming down with the pace of Somerville. Tonali's got more chance of defending that than what Bruno has.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's the change I'd make straight away. Just swap them over.
Yeah. Dr. House says, amazing what happens when we play players in the right positions and finally change the formation to suit our technical players. Love War Walter. Juff has it for West Ham. Souček again. Good track, good chasing by Will Asula. Wan-Bissaka on for Bowen. Bowen inside again. Fernando. Oh, dummy by Tati. Took Newcastle players out. Here's Wilson. On for Somerville again, who's suddenly come right into this game. Sends it out wide now for Jared Bowen. Not a great ball by him. Right between Wan-Bissaka and Bowen. Bowen again. Now Fernandez. Somerville. Jared Bowen again. Nothing in front of him, so goes back to Fernandez. All the way across to Disasi. And now Fernandez. West Ham full of running now, but they're 2-0 down. Here's Bowen. Great ball. Nice. Fernandez. Chance. Good block by Botman. Voldemar gets it to Ramsey. And now Tonali. On to Voldemar. Looking for support. Finds it from Ramsey. Ramsey. Oh, beautiful play from Jacob Ramsey. That is superb to get us out of the pressure. And now Trippier's got acres of space down the right-hand side for Newcastle. Looks for a runner. Inside for Ramsey again. Ramsey onto Voldemar. Not a great ball. And it's intercepted. And Bowen brings it away for West Ham. Wilson. Great play. Somerville. Bowen's made a great run through the middle. I think the ball went the wrong side, though. Great tackle by Chow.
Yeah, great interception, wasn't it? Oh,
but if he played... I think if he played that right, though, I think Bowen was away. It needed to go the other side of Chow, I think. But hell, who cares? It was a great tackle by Chow. And Let Us Be says Billy should be ref. Piss off home and away. Oh, I see what you did there. Piss off home and away, Billy. Australian.
Yeah.
Anyway, Newcastle have a goal kick. Tati's not happy. He's flashing the card at somebody. What's he doing? What's he talking about? I've got no idea what his problem is. Safe to say those West Ham fans look petrified and very unhappy with the situation right now. But I guess they'll be lifted a little bit by how they've performed in the last 5-10 minutes.
Especially with our historical record this season.
Yeah. Trippier clears it away. Souček beats Voldemar. Fernandez. Good work again by Barnes. Malik Chow. Back to Pope. On to Botman. And Botman can bring it away for Newcastle. Across for Bruno, who's got a bit of space to turn and move into. Just over 35 minutes gone. Newcastle leading 2-0. Ramsey, lovely football again by Voldemar, Ramsey and Bruno. Bruno, beautiful flick for Asula, just couldn't bring it down. What a lovely ball from Bruno that was.
That was outstanding.
Great run again by Asula, wanted it over the top, just tried to bring it down, but it hit his thigh.
He should have just volleyed it, shouldn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
He might be expecting
having Ramsey and Voltemada on at the same time, involved in the same link-up moves, is great. They really, considering they don't seem to have played much together in this role as well, with Voltemada deeper, some of the one touch and understanding they've got is crazy. Where's this suddenly come from?
Barnes now for Toon Army. Cleared away again.
Asula's making all the right runs as well in the box. It's great to see.
Yeah, he is. He absolutely is. Here's Lewis Hall now. Ramsey. Inside for Voltemada. Back to Ramsey. Pressure by Wan-Bissaka late through the back of Ramsey there. And the referee just says play on. Because Botman's got the ball. Now Voltemada. Back to Botman. Toon Army. Toon Army has Chow in a lot of space over there on the far side. And now Harvey Barnes. Inside for Bruno. Bruno freed him at St. James's Park at the minute through the middle of the park for Newcastle. Out wide now for Ramsey. Bruno again. Little clip out to the... Oh, good interception by Duff, but he's not going to keep that in. Throw into Newcastle. I played some lovely stuff this first half. Botman. Now to Lewis Hall. Good ball down the line for Ramsey. Ramsey, only Bourne trying to block his way, who's not a defender. Ramsey, the byline cross comes in, cleared away again. And that's another corner to Newcastle. Ramsey a bit disappointed he didn't do better there with the cross.
I think he will be. Great run.
Certainly was. Bruno comes across to take the corner again. And we seem to have just weathered that storm there by West Ham. Initially, they made the change and it caused a little bit of disruption to us, but now it's a corner to Newcastle. Bruno again. Right under the back post, headed away. That's another corner. Mavropanos got his head to that one. I mean, Bruno puts these corners into incredible positions, doesn't he? Just absolutely unbelievable positions.
I wonder who's going to take this one. When Lewis, no, it's Trippier. Of course it is.
Yeah. And Trippier getting a standing ovation over there on the far side. Rightly so.
Not by the very frontest of rows, though.
Yeah. Yes, Billy. Anyway, corner Newcastle, which is going to be floated in by Trippier. In it comes. Good corner, headed away by Mavropanos. Toon Army wins the header. Souček heads it away. He had a lot of... Nobody gave Souček a call there. He had time to bring that down. But West Ham now trying the counter-attack. And Bruno's got to get on his heels and does well to get it back to Pope. Pope, left-footed ball. And now Ramsey. Ramsey to Barnes. Barnes, again, look at the run by Asula, running the channels brilliantly. Trippier now. On to Barnes again. We need to get men in the box, but he's overhit that Trippier. It's out for a goal kick. It's a long time since I've seen us play like this, guys, I have to say. It's been a while.
It's been great. Certainly from a Saki view.
Certainly when what, Billy?
From a Saki point of view, it's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, this is the blueprint that we need to go and recruit with this in mind and continue this.
Yeah, agreed.
The whole running base side is great, but we need to progress into whatever this is in Eddie Howe's mind.
Very true. Ramsey's been fantastic this first half. Oh, Nick Pope. Why do I panic when he does that? Flicks it along the front of the goal like that. They're just hell's teeth, man.
Because he's made a dozen mistakes before.
Oh, Bruno's just clattered Souček, and he may get booked for this one. No.
Referees have been very lenient of late. Have you not noticed?
Well, I guess. I mean, Jared Gillard's been very lenient
unless you're Arsenal
in this first half. Yes.
No, they've been getting loads of leniency, more than anyone.
You're not their opposition.
No.
This is a dangerous free kick. We need to be on our mettle here.
Yeah, it'd be sacrilege if we went in 2-1 instead of 2-0. We've deserved more than 2, really.
Mm-hmm. Free kick, which Juff is going to whip in, and it's overhit. It's a goal kick to Newcastle. I think he's wondering why there was no West Ham players really made a beeline for that, but I think it was too high anyway. But Nuno's got his work cut out at half-time for West Ham. He'd be just hoping that Newcastle respond to Eddie Howe's half-time team talks as we've done in the last few weeks.
Well, I think De Zerbi might be giving it again.
Yeah. Pope with the goal kick. Souček wins it. Botman again in front of Wilson. And now Hall. Oh, brilliant, Lewis Hall. Oh, go on, son. Just take the whole team on. Nay bother. 3 West Ham players couldn't get the ball off him. Here's Nick Pope. Yeah.
Calm as you like.
Well, yeah. I'm pleased somebody's calm when he's got the ball. Somerville's took it off Trippier. He's definitely had the better of Trippier, Somerville, in this first half when he's run at him.
He's good, isn't he? He's 20 years young with it.
Electric pace. Here's Somerville again. Bruno stands him up, though. Throw into West Ham. Fernandez to Somerville. Back to Disasi. Across from Mavropanos. He's overhit that, but Wan-Bissaka comes back to get it. Good defending again from Newcastle, forcing West Ham back again. All the way back to Hermansen. Disasi down the line. Good ball to Somerville. Somerville cuts inside. Oh, Juff's made an overlap and run. Barnes has covered him. Juff plays a lovely ball in, but Nick Pope's off his line quickly to intercept it and gets it quickly onto Toon Army. And now for Lewis Hall. Back to Botman. Hall again. Lovely from Newcastle. And now Ramsey brings it away again, gets away from Wan-Bissaka and just brings it nonchalantly out. Now Barnes. Great run again by Asula. Wasn't spotted though. Barnes inside for Voltemade. Voltemade. Cuts inside. Brilliant skill from Voltemade. Barnes on the edge of the box.
Took off Lewis Hall's foot there.
Yeah, he did. Here's Barnes again. Tonali. Look at the space Hall's in on this near side. Flicks it the other way, though, to Kieran Trippier. Inside for Bruno. Now Voltemade, a little 1-2 with Bruno. Lovely stuff, this from Newcastle again. Voltemade. Says, right, I'm going to come towards the goal. Barnes. Oh, I just couldn't get a hold of this shot. And he's disappointed with that up there, Harvey Barnes.
Yep.
But lovely little one-touch play involving Bruno and Ramsey and Voltemade again. Fantastic to watch.
They all want the ball. That's you could tell them enjoying it. They're actually enjoying themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I love how much Nick Voltemade shows for the ball, just everywhere as well.
100%.
He's played well today, Voltemade. As well as his goal, he's actually played well.
Yeah, his link-up play's been sublime. And he scored, so...
Well, that's a foul. Oh, a referee? Goodness me. Disasi now for West Ham. Out to Juff. Coming up to the 45 minutes. Fernandez plays it wide now for Wan-Bissaka. On to Bowen. Left-footed cross into the box. Chow is there to head it away. And it falls to Ramsey. And on to Botman. And Botman right-footed clearance out of the penalty area. And again, Asula gives chase. Look at the speed he almost got there. He almost got to Mavropanos. Brilliant running from Will Asula there. Fernandez now. Oh, he spots the run, but Nick Pope's off his line very, very quickly to gather that one from Tati. Gets it out quickly to Bruno. 3 minutes of additional time at the end of the half. Barnes now. That's a terrible ball by Harvey Barnes. Trippier's never going to get there in a million years. And Juff goes all the way back to Hermanson. Now Mavropanos. Fernandez. West Ham not going anywhere at the minute. Juff. Back to Hermanson again. That's not going to do West Ham. They need to get forward.
They're going to make mistakes even, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Make mistakes.
Yeah. Botman commanding header from him. Little flick from Tati, but look who's back there. Voltemada with some wonderful skill.
Lucky.
Almost found Bruno. Good interception that by Fernandez. Read the pass well. Plays the ball forward now for Callum Wilson, who's got a lot of space here. Chow is there. West Ham wanted a handball. They're not going to get it.
Well, that's a push, ref.
And West Ham trying to knock on the door. Just trying to get a goal back here before half-time. Souček. To Sazi. Newcastle have everybody back behind the ball. Somerville. Juff again. But West Ham, again, not going anywhere here. A minute left of the additional time at the end of the first half. Don't forget, guys, if you're enjoying the Matchday Live show, give us a like. And, of course, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. We were less than 400 away at the start of the show from 49,000. So please, if you haven't already done so, please do hit that subscribe button. West Ham have a throw on the far side. Souček, cross to Mavropanos. Clips it out left. That's, well, looking like an offside, but Tati chasing down Trippier. Trippier goes down, and the referee gives a foul. And Trippier has a laugh. I don't know whether Trippier went down a bit too easy there, but he's got a big smile on his face.
He's a fucking lunatic, that Tati, isn't he?
He's mental. Since he's come on, he's done naught but foul. And there is the halftime whistle. I think a very good first half, guys.
100%. It's been great to watch. A bit of style, a bit of formation, fluidity, panache, flair, all that stuff. 2 goals. Probably could have had more.
Yeah.
Outstanding. It's been an outstanding half. One of the best we've had this season, I've got to say.
It's been a while, hasn't it, fellas? It's been a while.
It's way too long.
I mean, Alex, you do know you can talk on a watch along, mate.
I'm just tired. It just feels like a season long whinge just finally culminating in at last what we've all been complaining about. And we need the right balance, and we need to try and get players in their best positions. And it's just frustrating. It really is frustrating, because a lot of us have been saying this all year. As much as we like Gordon, because I love Anthony Gordon. He's a great player. I think the way he plays is fantastic. People hate playing against Gordon. He's a nightmare. And various other players. I just like this. I just think it's really balanced. Obviously, it's not the best. There are things to change, things to improve. You know, Kieran Trippier is going, so we're not going to have the luxury of a really technically gifted right back going forward. Krafth is going as well.
Depending on who we sign. Depending
on who we sign. So we could do with signing somebody with a reasonable technical ability. But it's just nice to have such balance all up and down the pitch. You know, we've even sacrificed the physicality of Joe Linton, and we still look really tidy. Voltemada's contributed really well. Tonali and Bruno are almost like 2 guardians. Just they're running their socks off. They're defending well. They're trying to get balls over the top early. We're really creative as well. If we want to break a couple of lines, it's nice 1-2 touch passing between Ramsey, Voltemada, and then either Sandro or Bruno getting involved. Barnes a bit more license to play out wide.
Yeah,
really, really dangerous. It's just lovely. It's really balanced. It's great to see. Now we need to recruit to support this specifically. We need to make sure we've got depth in this. Obviously, we're probably not going to have European competition unless the table really does us a favor and we win the final game of the season. But yeah, we just need to crack on. Hopefully, we can have a really good second half. I am concerned about the look of this when we make substitutions because we will have to. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Let's just hope we come out with the same sort of spirit in the second half, and we don't come out flat like it's been known in very recent times. DK with a super chat shows we don't need speed merchants out wide. Asker says, have they been trolling us this winter? Peter says, who is the manager and what have you done with Eddie Howe? Big Tank, I hope you're doing well, mate. If Asula keeps this up, I'd rather put money to other positions. We need the distribution more. Great first half. Pedro says he's member for 11 months. Thanks, Pedro. What a game so far. How are the lads? Francisco is in the house. Hey, boys, it's been a while. Miss you all. Mate, where have you been? Haven't heard from you for ages. I hope you're doing okay. Been a bit worried that we haven't seen you in recent times. And Ian says, good first half. Now we just need Eddie Nutt to give a halftime team talk. Yeah, maybe just tell Eddie to go and sit in the toilets for a while somebody else does the team talks.
What do you think is currently on Craig Hope's open Word document that he's currently typing? What's on it? What's on page 1? Do we think?
Could do better.
Yeah, Lewis Hall made a few mistakes. Voldemort could
I
wonder what he could possibly be writing. Oh, good choice in picking Nick Pope and trusting you. All of this talk 2.5 to 3 weeks ago about the Brighton win and about he's gone back to what works and he's trusted Jacob Murphy and Dan Burn and where are they all today?
Yeah. Where are you?
Funny that.
Yeah. Strange how when you play players in the right position, the football's so much better, isn't it?
This doesn't work against everybody, but the concept.
Well, of course not. Richard's a member for 18 months. Says great first half for the Toon. Worried about halftime team talk. Big shout out to the Norwegian TTR fans for their National Day. Indeed. Big shout out to you guys. Michael is a new member of the channel. Thank you, Michael. Welcome to the Members Club. Magpie 50 Dave says, don't know about you. That is our best 45 minutes this season. And I think you made the point very early. Yeah, but I think you made the point earlier, Alex, that, we're saying West Ham are all over the place, but we're making them all over the place by the quick passing and the movement is so much better.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the deadliest that we've been because we've been deadly in an attacking sense in other ways in other games in the season where Alanga's had a solid game. Gordon's been in people's faces and things have worked. There have been good games this season. We can't beat around the bush. We were solid in the Champions League. We've had some good performances, not in recent months. A lot of that was in the first half of the season. Fair enough. But this is the first time I've seen us knife through butter, link up play, midfielders, technical, pulling strings, all of the phrases you can pull out the footballing dictionary.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've seen us do it to that level. I think ever under Eddie Howe, because we've never had this many technically proficient players pulling strings all together at the same time in unison. Sort of Ramsey, Nick Voltemada, Barnes is partial to it as well. Tonali and Bruno supporting that. Sometimes Trippier up high or Hall. Both can do it. And it's lovely. It's so refreshing. Imagine if we had a technical goalkeeper as well, just as a final cherry on top. Oh, let's get this window sorted and progress into next season because it's finally a bit of optimism. If this is the direction, I'm happy with Eddie Howe. But
absolutely,
this has to be the direction. It has to be a turning point.
Yeah. Claire says, Paula introduced my mum to the watch-along last week and she couldn't stop laughing at your commentary. It's the best watch-along, especially when you can't get to watch the match. Thanks, lads. Thank you very much, Claire. I'd say a big hi to your mum. Hope she's well. Jimmy says Ramsey has been huge that half. About time we're playing confidently going forward. Love Big Nick getting one too. John says that's what happens when you play with no favourites on the pitch. Jambra says thanks for your super sticker. Much appreciated. And Susan says Voltemada unreal with his feet. So creative. Love him as a 10. He's been excellent. He's been excellent first half. I mean, that one when you hit on the edge of the box, Alex, 2 West Ham defenders all over the back of him, somehow managed to keep a hold of the ball and then flick a beautiful ball in for I think it was a Sula, but anyway, Mavropanos did well to get his head to it. It's
just weird how he retains the ball. You know what it reminds me of? If like you know, as a kid, maybe you've gone on holiday and you're all playing football on the beach, and there might be like a parent or something playing, and there's a few, and you're one of the little ones, you're with all the little ones, and there's a parent and adult, and you just can't get the ball off the adult because they're sort of dinking it around you. That's what it feels like with Nick Voltemada. It just feels like a bunch of children that can't get the ball off him. When he's in the mood he is today, it's funny. 3 or 4 shirts around him, and he does it in such a different way to like a Lewis Hall, who does it with feints and leans and misdirection. Nick Voltemada just does it through strength and just having super glue on his foot when it's needed. It's crazy.
Roy Keane currently rinsing Asula over his celebration. Who fucking cares? Let him whinge, miserable bastard that he is. Graham says, I really enjoyed that first half. So fluid and technically excellent. Can we have some more of this, please? And Gary with a super chat says, keep Asula just for the celebration. I mean, when his emotions go, Will Asula, he's quite funny, but I think
he's upset Roy Keane with the celebration.
Well, somebody chucked it to him. Somebody chucked that white glove when he went to the corner.
Means he expects to score. That's what we want. Confidence.
Absolutely. Chippers says, imagine if Eddie played his players in right positions all season. He says 25. It's 27. We've lost. We may have had back. And the real Seamless says, Asula Shimon. Indeed. I wonder if Asula's mentioned somewhere he's a Michael Jackson fan. He must have. Right, I'm just popping to the netty, guys.
Okay. Oh, dear me.
How are we feeling, Billy? Happy with the 2 goals?
Absolutely. 2 really good finishes. Yeah, it's been a good first half. Really enjoyed it. And it's the first time I've said that for a long, long time.
I think for all of us. What we're going to do in the second half when we've got to make changes, because we're not going to be able to sustain the exact way we're playing once we change the personnel, because a Johan Visser is not going to give us what Will Asula gives.
Nope.
Dan Burn isn't going to be able to do what Lewis Hall's doing. So it is going to shift the dynamic of how we play.
I think Lewis Hall will stay on. I agree with you about the Visser for Asula's change. Maybe he'll give Sean Neve a go. Or maybe Sean Neve will come on for Voltemada. Or Willock even. I don't know. He's got options, hasn't he?
All of the subs can't do. And this is, to be fair, this is the case across all teams in football, right?
Yeah, of course it is.
Your subs and your backups aren't always going to be able to do the same job. But I feel like because the profiles are so different, it makes it even further removed. We just need to recruit so that when we make changes, we can keep doing this. Even if it's to a lower level, it's the style, it's the concept. We need this evolution.
Well, there's a plan. You can see there's an actual plan now, isn't there? It's not negative. It's a good attacking football that we want to see at St James's. And that's when you get the fortress. When you start doing that week in, week out, that's when you get your fortress back. Now, Lee Owens made a good point. He could put a Langer on for Asula and maybe have him using his pace to give him shit.
I mean, he's not got the physicality and the power, but I don't hate it. I mean, who's on the bench, to be fair?
Nobody has they? Let's be honest. No one's got the physicality.
So the bench, we've got Jan Visser, Sean Neve, Jacob Murphy, Anthony Gordon, Anthony Alanga, Joe Willock, Dan Burn, Alex Murphy, and Aaron Ramsdale. So Gordon's not going to get used. That's out of the question. He's unlikely to go for Alex Murphy or Sean Neve. Yeah. Do we think he's going to sub Kieran Trippier off on purpose to give him the standing ovation?
Maybe.
or just to shore it up?
I'd hope not, because that makes us weaker at the back, doesn't it?
Well, I'd agree. Yeah, I don't know what we're shoring up. I think it's probably more solid.
Unless he brings Jacob Murphy on for him. Oh, I wouldn't mind that much.
I mean, Barnes doesn't typically get. I wouldn't mind Barnes seeing out the whole game.
I've been a little bit disappointed with Barnes. I've got to say, out of all of I know he's got an assist. He's contributed, but
he's all right.
He's been a little bit selfish for me. It's like he said, I've got the assist. Now I'm going to score now.
He's got the record to this. Yeah, but this has always been the thing with Barnes. He's a little bit more selfish than some of the other attackers, but he's got the record to back it up.
That is true.
He walks the walk, so you kind of can't knock him when he is a little bit selfish. I think Willock's probably a fairly solid shout as a sub, because I think he could replace either Barnes or Ramsey.
Yeah.
I just hope the lads are fit enough to where what I don't want all of us at 59, 60, 65 minutes to be going, oh, those two are looking a bit tired. I think it's time for some subs. I'm hoping that everybody's just fit enough. And this is a byproduct of having more possession and being a more tactically astute team, is you're not as tired because you've got more control of the game. So hopefully we're not flagging by 65 minutes and we can just keep doing what we're doing for a bit longer.
Well, he took Asuda off way too early last week, and he'd done the same work rate as what he has today.
Yeah.
So, last home game, maybe he'll keep them all
on. Susan says, I'd sub Barnes for Gordon or Alanga.
I just want to keep doing what we're doing. I want to sub anybody.
Yeah. West Ham coming back on the pitch.
Ooh.
I mean, some people criticising Asula in the chat for dance. Give out. Well, let's have a bit of fun, man. Gordon Bennett. Guys, don't forget, we do have a website, thetoonreview.com. It's your place to go for all your Toon Review merchandise, T-shirts, hoodies, caps, hats, all sorts on there. So please give it a visit. That is thetoonreview.com. Buy yourself something nice or your friend or family member. And support the channel that way. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like the show as well if you're enjoying it. And of course, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. Come and join this fantastic community on the Toon Review, rapidly growing and rapidly heading towards 49,000 subscribers. And a big, big welcome to everybody that's hit that subscribe button during the show today. Welcome to the channel. Well, Nuno looks sick as a parrot sitting there, Billy. I think...
Well, if he's going to have any enthusiasm about him, it should be now, because this is the time when we generally start to capitulate, isn't it?
Well, yeah. And here come Newcastle. I mean, the cameras are firmly focused on Nuno. I don't know what, I don't know what more you can say. He's given his team talk, and it all depends on how we come out for the second half, Billy. Now we've come out in the past.
100%. This is what we've all got to be worried about, because that's what we've seen all season long. And if West Ham wants something to cling to, they should know this. But it's not usually a 2-goal lead we've got, is it? It's usually just a 1 goal. And
it is. Yeah. Well, we're ready for the second half. Just waiting for Mr. Gillett to blow the whistle and get us underway. Remember, no spoilers in the chat, please, guys. And there's the whistle, and we're off.
It's an old-fashioned free kick. Send us restart as well.
Hey, we didn't just pump the ball forward to nobody, Billy.
Yeah.
And immediately we're putting pressure on West Ham here, and we've won a throw-in deep in their half.
Yep, much better than usual, isn't it?
It certainly is. I mean, I don't know what this rugby style or where it came from, Billy.
Oof,
with a little flick to Voldemar. Voldemar in the box. Lovely little flick back to Bruno. Bruno sticks that big hind out to block the West Ham defenders. Voldemar to Trippier. Trippier into Bruno. Back to Voldemar. Back to Bruno. I think there's got to be an offside somewhere there. There is indeed.
Probably about 3.
Yeah. Lovely little passing though. Francisco back again. Hey, boys, do you think any of the academy players will be brought up next season? Would love to hear what you think. Many changes in my life, Paul. Drop me an email, buddy. It'd be great to hear from you. Tell us what's been going on. I don't know about the youth players, Francisco, to be honest. Eddie doesn't really have a good reputation of doing that, in all fairness, but he may have to.
Well, there's been some real positivity around some of the youth setup recently. That Tom Talks Toon does some really, really good videos and insights into some of the academy players. And they've been solid recently. So hopefully we'll see in the summer.
Come on, get on with it, Chow. Jesus Christ, man. Chow inside for Barnes. Oh, lovely touch by Barnes on the Voldemade. Voldemade now looking for an outlet. Tries to play it through for Rasula. Just overhit the pass slightly. And the goalkeeper, Hermanson, quick off his mark to get there.
I think it'll be disappointed with that, Big Nick.
He will, but it was a lovely move. Absolutely beautiful stuff. As Wilson goes down under the challenge of Botman. I mean, that touch by Barnes was exquisite there. Just brilliant stuff.
Nutmeg as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. Somerville, Diouf inside for Fernandez. Souček, Fernandez again. Now Somerville on the left-hand side. Running at Kieran Trippier. Barnes is back there helping out. On for Diouf. Trippier did a good job, but Diouf got there. He's gone down. And he's gone down, rolling around. Goal kick to Newcastle. Yeah, he's took a dive there. I mean, why is he going down injured? He slips over.
Yeah, no contact or fuck all.
And then he's holding his fingers because his fingers got trod on. Oh, bless you. Get up. Dear me. Newcastle not exactly rushing this goal kick here. Paul plays it to Malik Chow. Trippier. Inside looking for Voldemade. Too high for him. Desazi for West Ham. All the way back to Fernandez again. Drills a ball into Souček. He turns. Somerville again. Somerville cuts inside. I mean, West Ham will want to get more out of Jared Bourne. He was very quiet in that first half, wasn't he?
Well, he's got up against Lewis Hall, isn't he?
Exactly.
He was dangerous in the opening 10 or 15 minutes because he was finding the space in between Ramsey and Sandro, and then we mitigated that pretty quickly.
Yeah. Fernandez now for West Ham. Across to Wan-Bissaka on the Bourne. Wan-Bissaka again. Mavropanos. Desazi. Goes past the Sula. There's a back forward Diouf now. Inside for Fernandez again. Fernandez raking ball out wide. Looking for Wilson. Hall takes it down on his chest. Oh, and just sells Wilson a beautiful dummy. Held on the ball a bit too long though here, Lewis Hall. Looking for help. Bourne on him. Ramsey helps him out. Lovely play. Oh, Nick tried to lay it off to Hall, but Ramsey's in there. Nick wins it back.
Well done, Ramsey.
And then they've lost it again, though. And Bourne now down the right for West Ham. Pulls it back across, but Bruno is there. And he clears away now to Tonali. And he goes for a run down the left-hand side. What a powerful run by Tonali. Inside now for Sula. Held it up brilliantly. Bruno now plays a lovely ball to Trippier, who's in acres of space down this right-hand side. Voldemade calling for it. Trippier's ball in is too deep, though, and it goes all the way over to Tonali on the far side. Lewis Hall now. Back to Tonali. Ramsey. Bruno. Edge of the box now. Looks for some help. Gets it from Chow. Chow's got Trippier in acres of space again on this right-hand side. And that's a poor ball by Kieran Trippier. And now West Ham can break again. Fernandez lays it off, looking for Diouf. Tonali all over the back of him. Diouf did well. Gets it to Somerville. Now on to Fernandez. He spins and drives West Ham forward. Plays it out left now for Diouf. Diouf, first time ball in, is very deep, looking for Wilson. Finds him, takes it on his chest. Botman there. Plays it off Wilson. Goal kick to Newcastle.
Excellent defending for Botman now.
We've seen Callum do that in the past, though, haven't we? At that back post, take it on his chest and welly it in.
Yeah, I think Botman knew that, though. I think he knew the opponent.
Really well. Knew exactly what he was going to do, just stuck with him, plays it off him, and out for a goal kick.
What Callum wanted then was someone to be ball watching, and he weren't, was he? He was watching the player who's fantastic defending.
Yeah.
There was a moment a second ago when Toon Army broke down the left-hand side, and he was only about 20 yards he carried it, but he kept it dead on the center of the line and made sure it stayed in whilst running at full tilt and competing in a duel. Like, you know, when some people say, oh, Sunday League could do that, or I could do that. Nah, sorry. What Sandro just executed there, running as fast as possible while keeping the ball on the line and winning his duel. Master it.
Speaking of Sandro, he's down injured at the minute. Looks like an Achilles problem.
Uh-oh. Maybe he tried too hard in that move.
Now getting this. Well, we are going to see a change here. And Eddie Howe just pointing out what he wants here from Joe Willock. Joe Willock's right hand heavily strapped, by the way.
Can you assume this is for Toon Army?
It's it's got to be, really. I don't think Toon Army looks very comfortable at all.
You'd imagine Ramsey's going to.
Yeah, it is for Sandro. I would assume what makes sense is for Willock to play where Ramsey's been playing and Ramsey to go and fill in for Toon Army.
Yeah,
or move Bruno back there. But obviously taking no chances with Sandro. Substitution made straight away. I wonder what Willock's done to his wrist, by the way. Very heavily strapped. He's not going straight down the tunnel. He's just going to sit down in the dugout. So that's a good sign that he's not going straight down the tunnel. Long ball by Malik Chow. Diouf is under this for West Ham. Powerful header, that. Chow, lovely touch inside for Bruno. Oh, Bruno. Lovely play to get away from Bowen there. Fantastic stuff.
That was standing, wasn't it?
Yeah. Here he is again. In for Willock. That's not a good ball, though. And West Ham could break here now. Somerville. Newcastle have plenty of players back. Somerville. Really well played, Jacob Ramsey again. Brilliant stuff from Ramsey. Lovely from Trippier there to get it back to Ramsey again. Ramsey, still. And then out to Lewis Hall. Jacob Ramsey, my God. What a game he's had this afternoon.
Signifying where the ball needs to go as well. Great play from Ramsey, that.
Yep. Chow to Trippier. Trippier down the line, looking for the run. Oh, well, great defending by Disasi, and it had to be, because if he missed that, Willock was away down the right-hand side there.
I think he was fouling him.
Voltemada. Oh, not a great... He looks at Barnes and says, that wasn't where I wanted the throw in to go. That was a poor throw from Barnes,
He's got to go
be
to
fair.
his feet. Yeah, he wants it at his feet.
Yeah.
He don't want it on his chest. Just he's 6'20".
But he's gone and won the ball back and found Barnes. Barnes scoops it through, looking for a Sula. Good defending by West Ham. And the offside flags up here.
I don't think Willock is playing in Sandro's role. I think it's...
No. Well, Barnes is on this right-hand side now.
He has been the whole game.
Yeah, he has been.
Oh, of course he has, man. What am I talking about? Fucking idiot.
Yeah, we've brought Joe Willock on, but then he's just much further forward.
Unless Bruno's gone a bit deeper now. But West Ham, I mean, 10 minutes into this second half, they need something and need something quickly. But the way we're playing, I don't think we're going to allow that. I mean, we've started the second half quite well, actually, which is that's a lovely change. But here come West Ham now with Jared Bowen on the far side. Wan-Bissaka cuts inside. Nothing there for him, though. Wan-Bissaka again. Souček. Souček leaves it. This is a chance here for West Ham. Real chance. Straight to Nick Pope from Fernandez. Nice bit of play by West Ham to open up the route, but Pope is in a very, very good position. And makes the save. Here's Willock. Nice turn. Gives it to Bruno. Bruno looking for runners. Gets it from Asula. Little flick on to Voldemar. Back now for Ramsey. To Bruno. Lewis Hall in space on the left-hand side. Lewis Hall overlapped by Voldemar. Gives it to Voldemar. Back to Lewis Hall. Hall hits a shot and it's a save by the goalkeeper. Straight back out, by the way. Here's Willock. Willock now.
Great ball.
Oh, Barnes. Lovely play by Newcastle. Barnes' shot is blocked. Here's Barnes again. Still Barnes. Little dink back to Bruno. He's going to have a shot. Oh, it's the top of the net.
Great effort.
Inches away from Bruno.
They're enjoying themselves.
Again.
Oh, no,
yeah, they are.
Enjoying themselves. Fucking
it's inches away. That is literally inches from nestling in the postage stamp. My goodness. Slap me with a fish and call me Terence. Brilliant stuff.
Well, there's 3 shots in 30 seconds, so you can't say we're trying. Well, we're not trying.
Exactly. Oh, here's a chance. Wilson against Chow. Oh, Wilson's held him off. And great defending by Sven Botman.
Fucking hell, that's outstanding.
What a game he's having as well, by the way. And Newcastle now trying to just play themselves out of trouble here. It's very tight. That's a foul.
Oh, free kick for that. Thank you very much.
How many times do you want to kick it? Bruno Souček, you chicken bastard. Did you see that?
Yeah. Trying to make guys all innocent now. Tosser.
Kept on kicking and he's booked, and rightly so.
He might book Bruno and all, though.
Well, Bruno's going to be angry, Billy. Look at how many times he's kicks at him here. Look at this. 1, 2, 3.
3 in the armpit.
Bruno's got every right to be furious with that.
You better not book Bruno for this.
What are we looking at now? Oh, it's defended by Botman here.
Botman, yeah.
Great play by Callum Wilson to hold Chow off, but Botman comes in and intercepts the pass.
Chow looks injured.
Why are we not sending Souček off for that with VAR?
Oh, I mean,
the replay's pretty damning. You can't do that.
How many times do you want to kick at him?
That's where his head is. The only reason it's not made contact with his head is because his arms are in the way, shielding it.
I think that's probably what Bruno's asking the referee, to be fair. That's
How's
ridiculous.
That's a red card, surely. You can't be doing that to people.
3 times he kicked him while he's holding the ball. I don't think Bruno will forget that in a hurry.
What on earth is where's the consistency in refereeing here? I don't understand how you're allowed to do that.
Good defending there by Chow. Botman gets it to Hall. Hall back to Botman. Hall again. And wins the throw-in off Bowen. Quick throw-in by Hall. Finds Voldemar. Blocked by Mavropanos. Throw-in again to Newcastle. Bruno. There's been some very, very good individual performances today, but as a team as well. It's been great stuff. Here's Trippier. Barnes.
Come on, Barnes. You've got to be better than that, mate.
Yeah, but he's expecting Willock to be running for that, I think.
Because what? Yeah, he's looking at him.
Yeah, but he's standing still, Willock, though. Somerville tries to do Trippier, but Trippier says, well, you can run the ball out of play, pal. Need bother. Pablo is coming on for West Ham.
Yeah, Pablo.
Yeah, I'm behind you guys, but that definitely wasn't Barnes there. Barnes is anticipating Joe Willock to carry on his run. That's.
He never started one. He's looking at him.
That was on Joe Willock for not. I don't know why Joe Willock's checked his run there.
Lovely tackle. Ramsey again just takes the ball off Wan-Bissaka. Now on to Voldemar. To Barnes. Barnes. Trippier. Inside now for Bruno. Bit of space for him. Lewis Hall's made a great run on the left-hand side. Bruno spots him. Lots of space for Hall. Overlap from Willock. Hall to the edge of the box. Loads of time to loft the cross in. Voldemar. Little touchdown for Ramsey. Back to Voldemar. Cleared away. And Tatty gets it away for West Ham. Botman, though, won't let Wilson get there. Neither will Hall. Hall doesn't stay in. No, it doesn't. Throw it to West Ham. I mean, the one thing that cannot be put into question today, guys, is Newcastle's attitude.
100%.
It's been the will to win. And you just saw there, Lewis Hall desperate to keep the ball in. Botman driving to make the tackle on Wilson. Here's Juff. Looking for Somerville, but he's overhit that. And Chow will pick the pieces up there. Trippier, right-footed clearance by him. Slipped as he cleared. It's only gone as far as Disasi on the halfway line. And now Fernandez. 1-2 with Somerville. Oh, great play by Somerville to get past Willock. He looks a player. Oh, lovely 1-2. Chance for West Ham. Great block, Malik Chow.
Do get the goal.
I mean, he's been the I think it's a corner, Billy. He's been the outstanding player for West Ham today for me, Somerville. Oh, it is a goal kick.
I mean,
great defending again, though.
Actually, literally, look, can't be hammered for that, surely.
No. And it is trying to see who's coming off for West Ham, I think. Did I just see number 20 go up there? No, Suchek, 28.
28.
Yeah.
Before he's sent off.
Well,
we should have had a penalty from him, and he should have been red carded. So,
Wan-Bissaka also coming off. So they are replaced by Pablo and Kante.
They're going to throw the kitchen sink at this then.
Yep. Certainly looks that way.
Hey, Pablo, you want a sheet?
See, I'm struggling to know if you're Mexican or Spanish there, Billy. Oh, Sula's in again. Oh, Hermanson quickly out of his box there to clear it. Long ball by him. Hall manages to get his head on it, throw it to West Ham. Roxy sent in a super chat. Thank you, or super sticker. Thank you, Roxy. And Peter says it's amazing how better we defend without Burn on the pitch. Well,
it's a fair comment.
Yeah, we've looked really good today. But West Ham, they're 2-0 down and they need something. We, however, look so dangerous going forward. I think we could get some more goals.
Definitely.
Long kick by Hermanson, looking for Wilson. Botman goes down. Foul by Callum Wilson, free kick. I mean, Botman fell over and he still won the ball.
Fuck off, Tatty.
What's Tatty doing? I mean, he's a proper prick, that guy. I'm not sure that was a foul, actually. That just seemed like a coming together between Wilson and Botman, but we'll take it.
Some really harsh comments about Willock in the chat. Yeah, for the people who don't like him in this moment, this isn't his position. He normally plays as like a wide left runner who supports the striker. He's now slotted into the central midfield, covering Tonali's position. Like, he's not good at this. That's
Nick Pope.
Willock's
won it back brilliantly, and now Asula. He's got Willock in a position. Here is Joe Willock. Back to Asula.
Yes! Oh! Assist for Joe Willock. Fuck you, the cast.
That's a brilliant goal. Willock wins the ball brilliantly and then plays a lovely 1-2 with Will Asula. And it's 3-0 to Newcastle United. Dance with your granny, guys. Brilliant football from Newcastle. Willock superbly wins the ball, takes it down the line, 1-2 with Asula, back of the net.
Perfect timing, wasn't it? Absolutely
perfect timing. People having a go at Willock. I don't understand what he's doing wrong when he's come on. He's brilliant.
He won the ball. Yeah, he won the ball. And then he's gone for the return, got it. Picks out Asula. It's great finish from Asula. Yeah. Brilliant.
That's brilliant from Asula, by the way. Watch Asula when he gives it to Willock. He doesn't drive straight. He hangs back, makes a space for himself, and it's a brilliant finish again from Will Asula.
I think they've stumbled upon one here, guys.
Hey, I'll tell you something. He can't stop scoring right now.
He's brilliant. I mean, it's what we said. He's always had the raw attributes. It's just whether we could start refining it and giving him a chance. And he's repaying us back and some.
No, I mean, I
And
don't
Joe
think
Willock,
anyone
as we
expected this one of goals that we've received from him. He's just
Why
And
not?
Will Asula in there again to make a tackle. Great stuff.
It was his finishing, weren't it? We all thought the worst bit of his game was his finishing, but God, twice today been brilliant.
Oh, that's a nasty foul by Duff. And the West Ham fans are now on the way out.
Looks like they're going to have a fight with each other as well. This is them fighting for their Premier League survival, by the way. They've been absolutely dross.
Well,
Somerville aside.
to be fair, Billy, we've played bloody well today. We've never given them a chance. This has been old school Newcastle. This is like how we were playing a couple of seasons ago. And it's been superb to watch. Bloody hell, he's gone back to 1984, hasn't he?
Let's get Willie's hat trick.
Absolutely. Tony says, buy Somerville, then Ham when Ham go down.
He'll be expensive and he'll go somewhere like Spurs or something. Be paid too much money.
Bruno with a free kick. 67 minutes gone. Newcastle lead 3-0. Trippier floats one into the box, but didn't see Wilson behind him, which affected the clearance. And Trippier's gone all the way back to Nick Pope. Hall now. Oh, again, lovely touch by Ramsey. Ramsey onto Willock. Great football again from Newcastle. Willock almost got it through to Barnes. Willock fighting to win it back again, and Newcastle just swamping over West Ham right now. They haven't got an answer. Here's Waldemar. Now Barnes cuts in on his left foot. Barnes still looking for a runner. Gets it from Bruno. Bruno can't challenge Disasi, and it's out for a goal kick. But Newcastle just looks so hungry for the ball, guys.
Great.
It's
going to be a 90-minute performance by the looks of things. That's disgusting, by the way, by Juve on Sula.
Forearm right in the back of the head.
And this is different to Brighton as well. Brighton was just get the old guard on, grind out a win. This is go out there and play football, lads. And it's exactly what they're doing. This is comfortable.
Oh, Pablo! What a goal that is for West Ham!
Oh, he says.
It's Taddy! Bloody hell! That's come out of nothing. He's hit that from 25 yards and it's flew in the net.
Clean sheet.
I haven't seen it yet.
I didn't see it. I was looking down.
Literally out of absolutely nothing.
Oh, my God. Has he done that?
That's the most Route 1 goal you're ever going to see, that, isn't it?
Hermanson's long ball. Wilson and Botman miss it. And Pablo just thinks, fuck this, I'm hitting it. And it's gone right over the top of Nick Pope.
You can't blame Pope for that. No way.
No, absolutely not.
That's a
no
Jamie
way.
Vardy goal, that is.
That's an incredible goal. Incredible finish from Tati.
My God.
And the West Ham fans in the gods can't believe it. 3-1. Wow.
I'm glad we've got the third now. We'll be shitting ourselves. Hey, up.
And we've lost the ball again. Tati now onto Bowen. Bowen, no fouls as a referee. Oh, that was a late one by Ramsey. He's got away with that. Jared Gillett's just let this game run. I don't mind his performance today from the referee.
Well, apart from the Souček decisions.
Well, yes, but I mean, VAR should have looked at that and if said, right, that's dangerous play. You're off, son.
Yeah, it was definitely a Jamie Vardy type goal. Back when Leicester won the league, he could hit it from anywhere inside 30 yards and it just went in the back of the net.
That was incredible.
I think he did score exactly like that, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
I think it was one of them that when he hit that, I knew that was going straight in the back of the net because Pope wasn't getting anywhere near it.
Get Pope off the pitch. For fuck's sake.
Well, I don't know if that was Pope's fault, but that was...
Telling me you know nothing about football.
How are you supposed... I'm not sure Ramsdale was saving that either, Billy.
I don't think two. No, someone in the chat said it.
Oh. I don't think any goalkeeper on our books would save that.
I don't think two keepers save it.
Why was Pope so far off his line, says Terry? Well, his position was fine there.
Yeah, for the situation he was in and where the ball was and where... It's not Pope's fault.
He was probably expecting that ball. He came out to sort of... Once the players missed it, maybe thought, I'll come out and claim the ball. Oh, beautiful football from Newcastle again. Willock driving forward, plays it out wide for Lewis Hall. Hall on his left foot, whips it crossing. Voldemar goes down. Bruno's going to keep Trippier's going to keep this in on this near side. Inside for Bruno. Bruno, couple of touches. Now Nick Voldemar steps in. Oh, that's brilliant from Voldemar! And what a save that is! Yeah, Bruno should have squared it. He went for goal. Didn't get a lot of purchase on it. What a ball by Voldemar!
Oh, it's an outstanding ball. Look at work on the far post. I know it's hard to get to him, though, isn't it?
It's hard to get to him, yeah. Yeah, on that replay. If you're going to shoot from there, blast it.
Oh,
blast it.
Harvey Barnes is absolutely livid with him. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Barnes is going to take this corner. But that pass by Voldemar, my God. Oh, that's not a good corner routine from Newcastle. Complete balls, that one. Tatty. Oh, good break by Somerville. But across comes Trippier to get there first. Good defending by Kieran.
Brilliant. Really good defending.
And he had to get there as well because Somerville was on his bike there. Here's Fernandez for West Ham, middle of the pitch. Long ball over the top again, looking for Tatty. Tatty's header onwards. And, well, he's tried to head it into Wilson, but probably could have took it down there. I think he's trying to blame Callum for that one.
Oh, dear me.
Oh, that's a giveaway. And West Ham have a chance here. It's Tatty again. Good defending. Oh, West Ham want a penalty. Nothing from the referee. It's still Wilson down again, looking for a penalty. Jared Gillett says no.
There's nothing in it.
Oh, we're giving it away again. Really careless, and the shot is miles over the bar from Mavropanos. West Ham want a penalty. Bruno's dismissing it. VAR will look at it. Nick's picks is hard to believe Bruno is our top scorer this season.
Well, he ain't.
There's no penalty there. Certainly not that one.
No, I don't think that's true.
But there was a second one, wasn't there?
It's the second one that looked dodgy.
Hall.
Yeah, that's not a penalty.
That's not.
He's handballed it. It was on the floor anyway.
Play on, says the referee. Peter says, now give the kids a run out. Well, I think that's slightly changed, Peter. And Ian's been a member for 40 months now. Watch us sell a Sula in the summer. Yeah. Niall says 4-2-3-1. Only took 38 games to find out it works.
Well, more
it
than
took
that.
a lot more than that when you include all the cup competitions.
Yeah. And last season.
Absolutely. Stephen Carew says, Asula is the real deal. We should have played like this all year. Thank you, Paul, Billy, and Alex for the broadcast. Well done. Thanks, mate.
Oh, Chow, what are you doing?
We are giving the ball away in stupid positions here. Jared Bowen, straight at Nick Pope.
Why didn't he pass the ball then?
Tatty will be furious there. What a chance for West Ham.
And Somerville. Watch Somerville. He's fucking completely unmarked.
That's the AC Milan, Malik Chow, that is.
That's shocking from Bowen.
What is Malik Chow doing?
Bloody Nora, Batties and Fanny. Jason's a new member of the channel. Welcome, Jason. Thank you. Oh, God, Murphy and Byrne are coming on.
You knew it was going to happen to try and settle it.
4-3 to West Ham coming up.
Well, Voldemar is coming off.
Oh, I'm not.
And Barnes.
We're attacking sub that one.
But Voldemar and Barnes? What?
Yeah.
Surely
what
not.
Fuck? Why is he taking
five
Voldemar
at the back? 5 at the back. Murphy on the right. I don't know what. It's 5 at the back, isn't it? 5-4-1.
Yeah.
I mean, Voldemar has been superb linking play, even in the second half. Why does he take players off that are playing so well?
I'll tell you what, if they get another one in the next 5 minutes, we'll lose this game. Oh, another graphic come up. Right. Goals conceded 76 plus minutes. Newcastle 20. More than Burnley. That's a foul by
again. Trippier's there. Left-footed clearance. Won again this time by Tatty. Now Bruno.
Man, you're back.
Yeah.
Someone's got a Tatty man on there. Fuck me.
Here's Fernandez for West Ham. Juff on this near side. Back inside again for Fernandez. West Ham throwing everything at Newcastle now. Here's Juff. This is coming into the box. Great ball in by Joe. Flicked on. And Wilson, I thought Pope had lost that there.
Oh, I thought he'd fumbled it as well.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. Gee. Oh.
Just a little flick by Wilson, and Pope went to catch it. He gets it second time. But I just saw that ball lessening there. I didn't like what I was seeing in my own head.
He didn't even have eyes on the ball, and that's terrifying.
Here's Bruno. Trippier now. Inside for Ramsey. That wasn't the best ball by Trippier, like, bloody hell. We've just gone off the boil a little bit the last 5 minutes.
Look, we lasted 70 minutes. You fucking beggars can't be choosers.
I know. Here's Bruno. Taken off him by Fernandes. Great play by the West Ham midfielder. Now out wide again. I think that was a foul by Bruno, but he's allowed play to go on.
If West Ham had a pacey centre forward now.
Yeah. Here's Juff again.
Dangerous.
Whips it into the box again. Headed away.
Ooh.
Noni is far. And it's off the crossbar.
I think he saved it.
No, I think he smashed the bar, Billy. Tatty.
Yeah, it's off the crossbar.
Beautiful ball in again by Juff. Botman got a bit of it, and it
dangerous.
smashes the upright between the corner and the post. The bar and the post, sorry.
What's fucking Burn doing?
Dear me.
Well, he wasn't expecting Botman to flick it on.
Probably not.
All right, we need to sort this out now. Trippier, can you pick everyone up by the scruff of the neck and sort this out, please? It's your final action as a home game.
Yeah, we've gone really, really careless. Burn now. Long header. Mavropanos is there. Willock tries to bring it down. Burn can't hang on.
What's Burn doing there, by the way?
Bourne. Great tackle by Bruno. Really solid tackle on Bourne, and that's a foul by Kante on Joe Willock. Burn all over the shop there, trying to get the ball and ended up losing it.
We're standing in the left back position with Lewis Hall about a yard in front of him.
Well, Willock's found a lot of space on that far side, but not many players up with him at the minute because we've taken two of them off. Hall, inside for Jacob Ramsey. Murphy now. Murphy.
Oh, fuck off.
Tried to hit that from 40 yards, then hits it again from 20, straight at the goalkeeper.
Yeah, Jacob, because that's exactly what we need. As soon as we get the ball, instead of trying to keep some of it, let's just hit it from 25 and give West Ham the ball straight back.
He did it twice, that. The first one from 40, about 40 yards.
You bring him on because he's 31 and he's meant to come on with a calming presence with experience, and he does that. What's the point?
Leadership group.
Here's Fernandes. Good block by Bruno. Now Will Asula. Get the Jets on, Will. Oh, he's looking a bit tired, isn't he? Oh, that's a foul. Bloody hell.
Give it.
And he kicks the ball away, so Kante is going to be booked.
You silly Kante.
I don't know what he's complaining about. I mean, that was a broad daylight foul. Asula does really well just to hold it up, spin it away, and he pulls him to the... How's he complaining?
He's literally, his hand is in the cookie jar and he's having a moan.
And then he kicked the ball away. That's 2 yellows there for me.
Oh. Wow, I mean, yeah, it's a fair shout.
Ty's back again.
Right, can we slow this
we're
down?
Coming up to the final 10 minutes. Newcastle lead by 3-1. Bruno sees the run of Hall, finds him. Hall heads it back across. Desazi gets there ahead of Asula. He does look tired, Will Asula, now, doesn't he?
I don't care.
From Willock.
I genuinely don't care. I don't think Jan Visser's the right sub for this game.
What, for this game?
We need,
just for this game?
We need Will to win a couple of balls in the air, to stretch it, to. I don't think Jan Visser's going to help. We're going to retreat even more, and he's not going to do what we need. He showed that last game. He couldn't do it against Forest. We need to keep Will Asula on at least another 5 minutes.
Yeah. Bruno manages to get it back to Nick Pope. He's been closed down very quickly. Pope's pass to Trippier is not the best. Trippier gives it away. Really. Here's Tatty again. I thought he was going to pull the trigger this time from 40 yards out, but he doesn't. Juff now. On to Somerville. Inside again for Fernandez. West Ham working it well at the minute. Played forward. Wilson in the box. Jared Bourne's lost it. Good tackle again. Asula. Oh, not the best ball for Willock. See what he was trying to do. Willock was bombing down the left there. Here's Juff for West Ham. Now to Somerville. Getting no joy out of Murphy there. Cuts inside. Does well. Now Juff looking to cross it again. Here it comes. It's a good ball in. And Tatty gets his head to it, but too high for him. And Nick Pope will collect the ball. Mark says Eddie has to bring on Emil Krafth, surely. He's not in the squad, Mark. He's injured. He came on at half-time, I think, for a presentation. Foul by Mavropanos on Joe Willock. And here's Dan Byrne now playing the left wing position. Pulls it back, looking for Murphy. Comes to Murphy. Edge of the box. Asula is in there. Now back to Bruno. Trippier almost brought Somerville down. Somerville gets going, and he gets round Hall. He's pulled back. Yellow
good
card,
foul.
Lewis Hall.
Good foul to give. Yeah, good foul to
Absolutely.
give.
Yeah, definitely. NJ, the Magpie Gamers, is typical Eddie Howe playing his favourites, taking off Voldemort and Barnes for his favourite Burnham Murphy. He never learns. Well, it's different if it's a substitution, but
he's got to do something, I guess, if people are tired and he wants to solidify it. But these are the only players we've got.
Yeah, but he's not took any of the back four off, has he? So he's took an attack off to bring Burn on.
Yeah, it's not.
And then 5 minutes later, he's playing on left wing.
Here's Fernandez to Somerville again. Back to Fernandez. Pablo. Juff. Back to Pablo again. Into the box it comes. Flicked on, and Pope makes a good save, and it gets it as a second attempt from Tatty. I'll tell you what, he's been superb in the second half for West Ham. I mean, it was actually came off Chow's head, and Pope makes a good save to his right. Ramsey now. Chow brings it forward. Trippier. Long ball again, looking for the run of Asula. He'll go for that. Desazi is there. And he sees it out for a goal kick to West Ham, who are running out of time. Hermanson gets on with it quickly, finds Juff. Back to the goalkeeper. He goes long this time. I mean, I thought Byrne was going to clatter Lewis Hall there.
Fucking Murphy. How lazy do you want to be?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. He's been on 5 minutes. He hasn't been around. Here comes
Anthony Alanga coming on now. And it's for Kieran Trippier. Oh, Wisser's coming on as well. He's going to take Asula off, isn't he? He's not going to get a chance for a hat-trick. So Trippier gets the ovation that he deserves from the St. James's Park crowd. Standing ovation for Kieran Trippier, and rightly so. Very emotional for Kieran. But he gets a wonderful ovation, and on comes Anthony Alanga. And Johan Wisser will be coming on, I presume. Well, if we ever get to see. I mean, we're looking at the crowd at the minute, who are still applauding Kieran Trippier. High fives from everybody in the dugout. And it is Will Asula who's come off.
Well played, young man.
So disappointed he couldn't try and get his hat-trick. But can Wisser get a goal? Long ball again for West Ham, but that's out for a goal kick.
Sorry, you're asking for much here. Fuck me.
Well,
I'm saying that we didn't expect to be 3-1 up at 85 minutes, did we? Let's be honest.
no, we didn't. No.
We're not losing. We're not even losing the second half.
By the way, guys, just going back to my prediction of 9 points, this takes us on to 7.
Well, you're wrong,
So
because we
win
can't
last-
get 2 in a game, so that's all right.
No, we can get 10 points, Alex. You laughed at me for 9. We
Which
can
would
actually
mean
get
you were
10.
wrong.
You sarky bastard.
Oh, good flick on Wissa.
Yeah, but Langer can't get the ball. Juff escapes him. Plays it long again. Chow is there. Controls the ball nicely. Gets it back to Nick Pope. Into the last 4 minutes of normal time. Hall. West Ham pressing. And Byrne, once again, almost fucks the clearance up. Goes out just for a throw in. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys, if you've enjoyed the show today. And, of course, if you are new, please do subscribe. And a massive welcome to all our new subscribers who've hit that button during the show. Welcome to the channel, everybody.
Oh, fuck off, Murphy.
Murphy. Somerville still. Murphy all over the back of him.
Did well.
He did well. Then he's lost it again. And Chow picks up the pieces. Clears it for Alanga. Alanga's got Juff all over him, but Alanga did well to keep the ball. Murphy. Alanga down the line for Ramsey. Nice little 1-2 play, and they still got it. Now Alanga on for Joe Willock. Willock has Wisser up ahead of him. Willock's done brilliantly to find Lewis Hall. Oh, it's blocked by Mavropanos. That would have been a lovely goal. Here's Hall again. Willock. Oh, what a flick to Hall that is. And that's going to be a corner to Newcastle. Brilliant football between Willock and Hall.
I'm actually interviewing Kieran Trippier a lot while the game's going on, by the way.
Well,
I don't know what he's saying.
That's crazy.
I don't know what he's saying, but it's in box at the bottom.
Tell you what, Joe Willock does some great stuff in the final third today.
He's done well. He's had a really good game since he come on. I mean, it was a great block that by Mavropanos because that was probably heading in from Lewis Hall.
I'll tell you what, if we don't get a good offer for Joe Willock, I'd honestly keep him. Like, if people start bidding like 13 and 14 mil, you can jog on, we'll keep him. Unless you're going to put up some good money, because I think what he's contributing...
It's good work by Jacob Ramsey to stop the break there. Oh, just couldn't get it through. Dan Byrne running in the left wing position again. Wow. That's a corner.
That's a corner. Of course, all it is.
Wow. Bloody hell's fire.
Yeah, it came off Mavropanos. They got that wrong.
Choke me with a Cuban cigar. Terrible decision. Tatty now all over Murphy. Murphy does well. Throws Tatty to the floor. And Newcastle get the throw. Here is Malik Chow. Coming to the final minute of the 90. Still 3-1 to Newcastle United. Dan Byrne on the ball. And he goes to Botman. Botman, little clip forward. Good ball, that. Willock spins. Closed down, though, by Kante. Now, here come West Ham. Somerville can turn. Looks for an out ball. On the edge of the box now, Somerville. Still with it. Finds Fernandez. Back to Geoff. He'll clip it into the box towards the back port. Pope comes out and claims. Great claim by the goalkeeper. And West Ham... When Pope collected that, just look a little dejected now. Oh, bought a ball by Hall inside for Bruno. Bruno onto Dan Byrne, who is left wing again. And here we go again. Willock. Still Joe Willock into the box. Spins away. Willock went to shoot. That's going to be a corner for Newcastle United. Now somebody's having a go at Joe Willock, and Joe Willock's telling somebody to fuck off. It's Bruno. Oh, dear.
Uh-oh. He's not happy.
That's not nice to see, that.
13 million for fucking Willock. Fuck off.
Well, yeah, we can't be arguing the captain.
No, that's not great.
That is awful.
That's not nice to see. 7 minutes of additional time, by the way. I think Bruno was annoyed he didn't play that back to Ramsey or actually cross the ball there.
Well, all of the goodwill he's just earned in 3 months down the toilet by arguing with the club captain. Willock, mate, what you doing?
Yeah. That's not
Even if
good
he's
to
in the
see.
right, it doesn't matter. You don't argue with Bruno. Everyone loves him. You're not going to win that battle.
Here's Ramsey. Now back to Bruno. Bruno stabs it forward looking for Hall. It's overhit. And Bruno's annoyed with himself for that.
Yeah, because he's wound up now.
Yeah, I agree.
This way you need Trips to grab him by the neck, but Trips is not on anymore.
Crossed over Joe Willock there, and the two of them just blank each other. I don't like to see that, actually. I like a bit of passion on the pitch, but I think Bruno was just pointing out that maybe he should have passed that ball there, Willock, instead of trying to shoot, because there was players in good positions. And he went to shoot. Diouf now curls one in again. Good block by Bruno. Oh, lovely touch. Sorry, it was Murph. And Bruno down to the floor.
I mean, that's shocking. If he don't get booked for that.
He's not getting booked. It's Tatty again, by the way.
I
mean, that's about the fourth or fifth time he's had a dig at Bruno in this game.
And it's deliberate as well. That's deliberate. No doubt about it.
Burns striding forward again. Willock inside now for Ramsey. Ramsey for Bruno. Bruno again taken out, but he managed to get the ball to Jacob Murphy. Now Alanga. And Alanga loses the ball. And here's Fernandez inside. Yeah, not the first time. Here's Pablo to Jared Bowen, who has done fuck all for West Ham in this game, but he's against Lewis Hall. So what do you expect? Oh, Diouf thought there was somebody behind him then. He let the ball roll out of play. And he's kicked the cord. Dear me.
Oh, dear.
That's some fuckers out there, Dad.
Yeah. Of course, if Tottenham win tomorrow, that seals West Ham's fate.
It does. I still think it's going down to the last day of the season now. I don't think Spurs will get anything at Chelsea.
We shall see. We shall see. Oh, yeah, it's Tuesday, not tomorrow, isn't it? Because of the cup final. Now Lewis Hall. Hall. Lovely ball looking for the runner Willock, but Mavropanos does well to cut it out. Clips it forward. Finds Pablo. Bruno was there for Newcastle, but Pablo gets inside of him. Still Pablo. Now Somerville. Having a run at Jacob Murphy. Cuts inside. Murphy pulls him back. Still Somerville, though. Still Somerville. And then he's hauled down by Bruno. Free kick.
Bruno's been shocking since he's had that argument with Willock. He's lost his head. We need someone, Burn or somebody needs to sort this out.
Oh, Murphy's so fucking weak there. What's he doing?
Murphy actually said to us, he went past, don't leave me this way.
I knew that was coming. That's shocking by Bruno, that by the way. He's just basically kicked.
He's lost it.
He's swung a boot right into Somerville's shin there.
Do you remember when he went on that massive streak where he never got booked? Because we'd have missed him otherwise a few years ago. He's tidied up his act since that streak. It's the first time I've seen him properly lose his head. He's been rubbish for 5 minutes. He needs to calm down.
Well, who's going to hit this for West Ham?
Looks like Tatty.
Tatty. Deflected. Nick Pope will catch that, and the threat has gone. Popov says, look, Mum, no comeback. West Ham, nil point. Yeah. Botman falls over, keeps a hold of the ball. Fernandez does well, finds Bourne. Bourne crosses in. Too high for Wilson. Murphy heads it away.
That's a fucking awful header.
Somerville picks it up again for West Ham. Somerville. Desazi. Kante now. That's well read by Jacob Murphy, who can bring the ball forward for Newcastle. Looks for help, gets rid of Diouf and Kante very easy. Here's Jacob Murphy all the way down, plays the ball in. Oh! I think that pass was meant for Willock, and Alanga's just coming from nowhere. And literally...
Oh, my God.
Put it in the strawberry.
Dear me, that's fucking awful, by the way. I think, to be fair to Murphy, that ball was for Willock on the far side. It was completely unmarked. And Alanga's just come in and just thought, nah, I'm having a pop here. And it's all going very stale for the Hammers here. inside the coming up to the final minute of the additional 7.
Even we can't lose this from this position. Sure as fuck.
Yeah.
3 goals in a minute.
I'd agree with that, Billy. Here's Wisser. Oh, he's lost the ball. Oh, but then goes and wins it back. Brilliantly wins it back. And then Bruno in a tangle again. I mean, Bruno is yeah.
Well, that's a foul from the West Ham player. I don't give a shit what you say.
Yeah, that is a free kick. Surely.
Oh, 30 seconds of the additional 7 now. Don't forget, hit that like button, guys, and please do subscribe if you're new to the Toon Review.
Go on, Wissam. Out of here.
He's never going to keep that in. I mean, Elanga has...
Come on, you can give this one another one yet.
Well, the 7 minutes are up. Oh, Mr. Gillet, blow that whistle. There it is. There is the full-time whistle. And it is a good, solid win for Newcastle United. 3-1 over West Ham. And deservedly so. Newcastle were excellent today and didn't really give West Ham an absolute sniff today. Apart from the goal by Tati and a couple of saves by Nick Pope. But we played some absolutely beautiful stuff, guys.
100%. It's great seeing a bit of style about us and almost a 90-minute display. I guess you're not going to dominate for the whole 90 minutes. But last 15 or so, we were under the rack a little bit. But in the main, it was a really, really good performance. Last one of the season. Just amazing. Yeah. It took that long to find out that this is going to work.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I think that's probably the best we've played in a long time. You know, the passing-wise, movement-wise, everything came to fruition there today. And yes, there was bits and bobs of West Ham putting the pressure on, but listen, they're fighting for their lives. They're about to have a spell in the game where they do push. But I think we defended really well today.
It was okay. It was okay. A few silly defensive moments, but largely
later on
it was
when they're tired legs, Alex, but most of the time was solid enough.
I think this certainly proves that we need to recruit very carefully going forward. And yeah, there's got to be an acknowledgement of transition in regards to your Jacob Murphys and your Dan Burns. I know they did what they were meant to do over the past few years, and it's worked really nicely. But we are now at a crossroads of trying to progress into a new team, and that transition has to happen. We need a spare midfielder that can be technical. We need a spare fullback that can come on and be technical. We need to fill in these positions because as we've just seen, you get to an hour and we have to shuffle it. We can't sustain, when a Big Six team, okay, we'll ignore you Spurs because we know you're in a weird place. But generally, when a Big Six team, if they make a couple of subs, they can sustain their system and how they want to play and their identity. That today kind of shows that, we've got a really solid 11 and a good idea, but we can't sustain it. Absolutely not. If you get a couple of injuries and issues, we can't keep playing that way. We'd have to completely play in a different way. So we need to recruit accordingly. The summer is going to be absolutely enormous as to whether we can progress this team.
Yeah, can't disagree with that. Asker says, what does Eddie Murphy offer? And Spike, a member for 45 months, massive member of the channel, of course, with providing prizes and things like that. Where the fuck was that performance all season? Why the hell did it take until the second last game to find it? Well, I think it just goes to prove what a lot of fans have been saying. Play players in their right positions, and suddenly, wow, look what happens.
Well, he stumbled
play
on the
really
front,
well,
hasn't he? He stumbled on the suit up front. That was the first part of it. Then to get someone get Voltman into that was the second part of it, and everything's fell into place since then. Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, the plan was they were hoping they could get Will Osula to this place. That's the whole reason they signed him. I don't think it was. Yeah. I don't think it was a dead certain we were going to be able to get him to this position, but we have. So,
Just everything seemed to gel today, and it was a very, very good watch. It really was.
Big
Tank. Yeah, Big Tank says Asula for number 9, and we need more depth.
We're up to 11th, and we are strangely wanting Spurs to beat Chelsea tomorrow.
If we can finish inside the top 10, that'd be lovely, considering how rubbish it's been. And we're not in a negative goal difference now, guys. Thank God. 53 scored, 53 conceded. If only blimmin' Castellanos hadn't have hit that absolute out of nowhere goal.
Yeah. Stephen says, where would you play Lewis Miley?
Like, he's part of the midfield trial.
Depends on who we recruit.
However many you want, and he can also play right back. So,
yeah, and centre back. DK says need a class number 10 to rotate centre and wide, and a big DM like Baliba.
Yeah, we can't.
And a goalkeeper
like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching today, everybody. We will be back at 7 o'clock tomorrow night with the review of the game. Player ratings will be available. I'll make sure that the link is in the description when I do my match reaction for YouTube. I'll record that straight away, and that'll be up in about an hour's time. But we just had Hedgie send in a super sticker as well. Thank you very much, mate. But we hope you've enjoyed the watch along. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for all your contributions in the chat. Mods, Billy and Alex, thank you very much. And of course, the biggest thank you is to every single one of you out there. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to smash the like button for us. Please do subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you are new to the channel and like what you see, live shows most days, every week at 7 o'clock. Videos through the day, bringing up to date with the latest news. And don't forget to visit the toonreview.com for all your merchandise. But in the meantime, we can finally celebrate a victory, guys, a convincing victory and a good performance to go with it as Newcastle beat West Ham United by 3-1. From me, Billy and Alex, it's good night.
Oh, well, that's and lasses.
Come back and check out the green.